Hey everybody, this is King
All
Mean, aka.
right.
Good job,
We
man.
are live. Real talk. Let's go.
Hey guys, this is King Mean, aka the pretty cool guy, also known as Empty Ways on YouTube.
Eyes in here. Monkey's not here.
Yo, Cypher here. Fizzin is here, not here with us, but is here with us. He's in the chat.
He's in the chat. The dude said yo.
Yes.
Yo, yo, yo. I can't spell.
In the chat. All right.
Real
Real
talk.
talk.
Alright, real talk. First of all, disclaimer, but there's nobody here yet, so it doesn't matter. Real talk, disclaimer. So if you're easily triggered, or you're dumb and stupid,
Or you
you should just leave right now. But if
Or stick
If
around.
you're-
It'd be funny. It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
if,
That's,
if,
that's
if
your
you're
choice.
cool, it's your choice, or stick around, or whatever.
Yeah,
but-
man.
We're here to do real talk, so we're gonna real talk it up.
Talk some real shit. All right.
All right, you wanna? What topic should we go with first?
There's a lot of ways to go with this, man.
Yeah,
know you
it
got
can
some
go.
stuff.
It can go. Man, my
Any-
eyebrows are stupid. That's real talk right here. Eyebrow,
Your
retarded.
eyebrows. What about your hat?
Just the hat is hip,
That's real
man.
talk.
Hat-
That's real
That's real
talk.
No, the real talk is Monkey not being here because he's absent.
Yeah, where is Monkey?
Dude, that guy's like, he's ghosting us, man. No response.
Real
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 talk.
talk.
People
Fake
suck.
people suck. Yeah. Fake.
Fucking, I hate
man.
fake people, man.
Yeah,
So many of them. Especially those group like gathering where everybody's just smiling through their teeth, and you know they're all fake as hell, and then they all
hate
leave
that.
once all is said and done, they leave and go separate ways, but then they talk shit about each other. It happens all the time.
There's a lot of
Fake-ass
fakes.
people,
There's a
man.
lot of fake ass people, and everywhere, man. Politics, religion, like you name it, man. Even teachers and like coworkers, colleagues. There's a bunch of fake people you can find. You even got
it's really.
fake. You got fake monks like on your iPhones being
Oh,
trying to.
that's the worst. Man, my head is
Yeah.
retarded. Hold on.
Dude, spin it
Like this way?
sideways.
Just
That looks dumb.
That's real talk, though.
That's real talk. That's good enough. Whatever.
and that forward is
Hi,
backwards.
Kelsey. I'm surprised. I'm
Misty's
surprised
here.
there's people here. There's Kelsey. There's Misty. Everybody, welcome. I'll say
Oh,
it. Hey,
welcome.
Chloe.
Hey, Chloe, what's going on?
I'll
Hello,
say
Misty.
it. I'll say it before. I'll say it again. If you're easily triggered, yeah, just be warned.
Yeah. We
We're
got
we're gonna talk some real shit, spitting some stuff.
spinning some fire.
Yeah, you know. Why are you surprised?
more or
We're
less,
surprised
right?
because it's Sunday, and I assume people would like be asleep for work
Because
tomorrow and all
for
that.
work tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Fizzin
So
says
yeah,
fake
real
people
talk.
suck.
Fake people
Peop-
suck. Let's talk about
Yeah.
that.
Yes, fake people suck. Which
Nuts.
I already talked about the whole gathering thing. You guys can like add on to that.
I'll let
That-
Eisen go
The whole
first,
family
and then I'll follow
gathering
up.
is complete BS, man. Like, let's say you're having like a family gathering, you got monks coming in.
Oh,
and
I'm
all that
sorry,
stuff,
Misty.
man. Those monks, a bunch of freaking fakes, man. Fucking phonies.
Dude,
All
I hate
coming-
like people
You-
people
you
like
have you have all your family members just bowing down to them. They just come in, just whooping their iPhones, pretending they're like
people were like
they're up there. I'm like, what are you? Guys
people were
doing,
like,
man?
why don't you go to a temple? Aren't you a Buddhist? Bro, that's
It's like, why don't you feed them like food and stuff? Why don't you donate? It's like,
why would I want to go to a
place?
place full of fake ass people and those monks are fake as hell and they're not even following the Buddha's way, so why? Why do I need to go there?
I don't know. They're just phonies, man. They'd be like
Bunch of
sending out tweets and stuff. Like, what are you doing? You're not even supposed to have a phone.
I'll tell you what's
driving better car than us. Shit.
fake.
Media attraction.
The
Yeah, I
fake
know
thing that I
figured about
really
that.
can't stand is those people who think they're helpful and is concerned about the environment, concerned about people, concerned about this, concerned about that, but in reality they're doing it just for
To make themselves look better
to
than
make
what they
them look-
actually are.
yeah, to make themselves look good, to give some credential to them that they're a good human being, and like it's
If you're-
fine. I get it, but at the same time, it's kind of bullshit that it needs to be a trendy topic for you to jump on that bandwagon to take care of humanity in general. It's like, why does it
If you're-
why does it need to come up to that? Why can't you think for yourself and just be honest with yourself? If look, I'm just gonna say it straight out, the Queen died recently. Do I care? I don't, because I don't personally know her, and
I
I'm
don't
not
give a shit.
I'm not from the UK, so I don't have that connection. I didn't go online. I didn't say, "Oh, R.I.P. the Queen."
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice if I were to do that, but I'm real, so I keep it real.
See,
I
that's
don't
the
need to
thing.
go online and
If-
express
real
my
shit.
fake emotion.
If
That's
you're-
that's fake.
Hold on.
If you're being kind or being nice just for the sake of having a better image for yourself, even though you don't really give a fuck, then you're just being fake. So it's stupid.
Think about it. A bunch of people die every day. Hundreds of people die every day.
Yeah.
Hunger. You know,
Nobody cares about
suicide,
those.
accidents, whatever, cancer. No one gives a
And you
fuck.
know why?
No one gives a
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It could be their friends and relative too, but like nobody cares. If it doesn't
Yeah.
give you traction to be popular nowadays.
Well, that's
It
the thing.
sucks.
If you're not popular, no one's gonna care. If you're like famous and then you die all of a sudden, you're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
trending on Twitter. People would be like all like just bowing down to you, crying for no reason,
Yeah.
pretending like they actually care about you, even though you yourself don't even.
The
know
majority of them
at
just
all.
do it for hits anyway. Like on
Yeah.
the social media shit, they're just doing it for like likes. Like if you're trying to be kind or showing an act of kindness, but you film it on tape and then you put it online for likes, then that's just you being an asshole. That's not being kind. That's just straight up being an
Ooh,
asshole.
you know what I hate the most is that people would like this whole like social media experiment agenda type of situation here, where like people would do good things but film it. Like, do you do the filming first? They set up the stage and like trying to like do like good deeds to show off the world. Like, hey, I'm doing good things out here. You guys should do the same. It's like, no, you're just doing it for clout. This thing has like 100 million views.
I will defend certain people for doing that though, because there are certain situations where people help out each other and they put it on camera, but then at the same time they said you can donate the money to us if you want more of this content and you want us to help more people out. You can donate to us and we'll take your money, we'll give it to people, we'll film it, whatever you want us to say to that person, we'll let you know and we'll film it right on the spot and put it up. I respect that because you're doing it for clout, but at the same time you are also
The
helping the
thing is-
individual out.
The thing is, genuinely help the person, and
It's for
the person
documentary,
feel
yeah.
good about it and feel happy about it, and that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole putting it online for likes or for views to make more money is pretty much can't counter the whole point of helping out.
It's kind of like a
No, I
gray zone. It all depends on what that person's like motive at the end. Like if they
Yeah,
want
I-
to do it for clout and all that stuff and get money off of it, then yeah, they're an asshole.
yeah,
If
I
they're
get
just doing
that, but
strictly like good and like whatever.
But some people,
money they get, they just donate it,
some
that's
people
fine.
are not doing it for money or clout or whatever. They're doing it like I've seen video where people do that and they don't get hits. And those are the people I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
back
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Those
Those
people
is
get
fine.
0 hits, but yet at the same time they're giving their own money. Their video's not monetized or anything like that. They're just taking it out of their own pocket and they're just saying, hey, if you want to help donate to the cause, you can send me money and I will give it to whoever you want on film so that you know that your money is going to the right people, to wherever it needs to go to the poor, to whomever you want to help out. So that I respect. So not all is bad, but those people who's doing it for like hits and to get more popular and like make people think that they're badass, I don't like those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it really all depends if that person turns out to be fake, right? They're doing it all for like hits, trying to
If
like
Fizzin said put up his
raise up
message, he's getting
their rep to be like, oh, this guy's a really good guy, and like everyone just looks up to him. Then really that guy's just being an asshole. But if this guy just who doesn't give a shit about any of that and is just doing it for the sake of just trying to be good for that person, like help other people out and stuff because that what they believe in, that's totally fine. Yeah, documentaries to document. Yeah.
Yeah, it is in cloud.
Dude, through my message.
All right, I think that's all your message for now. Okay, so do you guys
Okay,
think
so-
that there's a right for parents to ask their children for tutors to bail a hookup if they like out of jail?
Yeah, so I think Kelsey there is trying to say, do you think it's right for parents to ask their son or daughter to help build. That's the situation of the family, I would say. I mean, like if the family is close and like you never know the situation and the circumstances. Let's say if the parent is bad, no, that's really bad for everybody. But let's say if the parents did something wrong, slightly small thing wrong, and they end up in jail and they don't have any money, and if the kid is willing to, and if the parents obviously they have to ask because how else will the son or the daughter know that they're in jail? So in that situation, if they ask politely, "Hey, can you bail us out?" I don't see anything wrong with that if the son or daughter wants to help out the family member. But in the end, it's up to you. I mean, you're
Yes,
you're
it's
you're an
like-
adult. It's up to
That's what
you.
Fizzin
Yeah.
says. It's not a right or wrong thing. It's yeah, like for me, I was about to say it's a yes or no answer for me because whatever the issues that family's dealing with,
Every family
that's not
is
on us. That's on them.
every family
is
works
different.
differently, so we can't
Yeah,
we can't
I
we can't
speak
judge.
for-
We can't say one way or another.
Because it's
Yeah,
hard
and
to say yes, it's hard
we're
to say no.
definitely no damn psychiatrists or any of that
Oh hell
thing.
no.
I don't even know what we are. We're just reactors.
We're just dudes talking real shit.
That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're just here to.
few dudes talking real shit.
I see like, okay,
If-
What if it's a hook? If it's a gang, you're worried for your younger sibling's safety.
again, that's a situation with the family. I have no right to say or anything or comment anything about that. I can't help you on that one. It's a family situation. It's up to the family how they want
Yeah,
to.
and even like this is some of this is all like our opinions too. So whatever shit that I say, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, that's not my situation to dig into it.
Yeah, I'm not here to resolve anybody problem or giving. I'm going to say it straight out because this is real shit. I'm not here to give anybody opinion of what I think, like in terms of their whatever story they're going to. I'm not able to help you on that because I'm not the smartest guy, and I don't want to be the cause of bigger problem. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sometimes
Yeah,
Times
it's like
when-
don't look up
Yeah.
to me for like advice. and
Yeah.
stuff, 'cause I'm not your guy.
Sometimes when you're trying to help, you might make it worse because when you don't fully understand the situation, you might make it worse when you're
Yeah, so
trying to
don't-
help.
Yeah. So Kelsey, don't think of this as like a disrespectful thing. I would love to help you and give you some advice or some tips, but I've never been in that situation. So yeah, it's really hard. I mean, again, that's like a personal thing, and I just don't want to make the situation worse for you and your family or whomever. Yeah. But we're here to support, so don't feel bad.
No reason.
Yeah, we're definitely here to support you and to back you, so don't feel bad about it. Like, just because we don't have the answer for it, that doesn't mean we don't care. We do care, and that's why we're being honest with you that we can't help you any more than that. But we got
Yeah.
your back. Yeah,
Some of
It's-
the personal issues, even like for myself, I had to figure out on my own.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to rely on other. Let me put this way: it's because everyone's situation is different. It's hard to like give a good answer because that answer could also be wrong. It's very it's
Also,
all
also, when you're getting other people involved in your own problem, it could also make
it can also backfire. I'd say.
backfire and yeah.
But I will say this, Kelsey. You're really strong for even putting the message out there for everybody to read, for the community to read. And you know what? Maybe that's a good thing because let's say someone who watched this later down the road, maybe they have a better answer and maybe they can comment below and help you out. So you never know. So what you put out there, it's I think it's really cool because even though we can't help you, maybe other people who's watching is better than us and they're in the same situation and maybe
Yeah,
they can
best case is
Yeah.
the person, whoever else you're talking to, share the same experiences or similar
exactly
experiences as
exactly.
you. Then you
So
can
there's
connect
hope
to each other
for
and
sure.
give each other's advices. That would be
Yeah.
the best approach, in my opinion.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, the thing I don't like phony people because
Same here.
they're not first of all, they're not being true to themselves. They're doing it for perspective of others. I don't like that. I think we live in a society where our opinion is based on everybody's like why, I have to dress up this way. I have to comb my hair this way. I don't have hair, so that's fine. But, yeah, I have to do this way. I have to do this way. It's really annoying because in the end, when it comes down to it, why do you need others' approval for your existence? You should live for yourself. You should, whatever you think is cool and whatever you think is right, that is you. And if you're being honest to yourself, even if you try to go with one way and it's a fail, that's okay. That's on you. You're not nobody else is responsible for you. And I think it makes you grow up faster if you can take the responsibility for yourself instead of pointing fingers at other.
At the end of the day, you're better off being who you are, because if you're trying so hard to just please everybody or get validation from other people, you're not really truly being yourself. So you will always miss being yourself. At the end of the day, you're always going to miss that. So it's better to just be yourself from the get-go, from the start, and just be honest. You know? Like some people, they're not, like, what they're saying is not nice, but they're honest. So, and I respect them for that, because while some people, what they're saying is good, like good speech, good talk, kind words, but they're not honest. They're full of shit. And those type of people, in my opinion, are worse than the mean guy that say a bunch of bad stuff, but they're honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing I hate the most, is like someone who's like, people would be like, oh, this guy's the nicest person ever, super chill and all this stuff. Really, like, behind closed doors, he's like the massive shit talker and everything. He's like just talking shit about everyone behind their backs. Like, no, that person right there is fake. He ain't nice at all. There's a lot of those type of peoples out there in the world,
So yeah, Fizzin said keep the topic on fake people and why they suck.
Yeah, no, I am. I mean, that's part of that. Again, it's my problem with people too is they have the mob mentality. Like, there is a situation when I was younger, like when someone is with you, just between you and them, they're different. They're more open. They're more open and honest. But when they're in a group, they're completely changed 1080 to someone you don't even recognize.
They're trying to mold themselves into the group that they're with instead of being who they are. So
and I've been in situations where like people are like saying that guy's the coolest, that guy was whatever, but in reality, that person has been through a lot. Like, everything that he's showing to the crowd is completely fake, but when he or she is with you and talking, you could tell they've been through a lot, and like they're struggling to live, they're struggling for this and that, but they have to lie to themselves to make others accept them for who they are, which is unhealthy for. I think it's unhealthy for anyone.
It is unhealthy.
No, it's just mentally, it's gonna kill you. It's just it's not good to like, hold that in and trying to like fit within different crowds.
You're never truly free if you're not truly being yourself.
Yeah.
I always say be yourself.
Keeping yourself
even if you're alone, you know what? Guess what? That's fine. Let's just say like me, for example. I live most of my life being alone. I don't have anybody, and I'm not complaining. It's more of, when I was younger, I was upset about it, but now as I grow older, I realize every action that happened in the past leads to this moment, and I'm learning. Every mistakes I make, I learn, and now I'm just I'm not smart, like I said. I'm just trying to give my advice to you guys. I'm presenting my perspective, my point of view to you guys, and hopefully you guys can learn some stuff from it, because I've been through it, so I don't want you guys to go through it, but it's okay to be alone. Sometimes it's okay. You need that for your soul. You need that for your mind. It's good to reflect and just think about yourself.
Take a moment to be alone is a good thing.
Breathe. Yeah. Breathe.
Because when you're always partying out, your mind is you never reflect on your own life and your own mistakes, because you're always having fun and partying out. So you don't really have that moment. So it's a good thing to be alone sometimes.
Another thing is that the reason why people go out and party a lot is to escape their problems, right?
See, but here's the thing.
Like during a stressful day, some people will go out and just start like pounding drinks and.
But I was saying that if you live a life where you need to escape from, you're not really living.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if you always go out every week or every weekend and get drunk and get party, you're not really living. That's not living. That's just an escape. If you need an escape, that's not living.
Yeah.
Also, if you have friends that's really true to you, don't worry about losing them. Because if they're true friends to you, they'll stay
They'll,
no matter
they'll
what you
stay
do.
around.
They'll stay. So that's how you can also weave out the true friend and the fake phony friend. If they are your friend, no matter what situation, they'll always come back and support you.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like back then, way back then when I was in school, I used to hang out with all different cliques, right? Fast forward now, I don't talk to any of those guys. Even for a guy that's like open and very chill about everything,
Yeah.
I can actually fit in different crowds, but I don't like,
Mhm.
lock myself in to blend in with them. Like I don't, they can do their thing, I can do my thing. It doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, and I don't. Those other
Well,
folks that I hang with, I don't
Yeah.
talk to them anymore. We all moved on separate
thing,
ways.
the thing about workplace is that mostly everybody is fake to keep their job.
Yeah.
Because
Pretty much.
They just have to like put on a smile. Like when they're doing business with someone, you know, in their minds, like, fuck, I hate this guy. And the other guys think the same. Like, fuck, I hate this guy. But they're both doing business to keep the business going. So they just have to bullshit and fake it.
Yeah,
But,
for me, it's like just suck it up and just
but that's what
focus on my own
job is.
task.
It's
That's your
just,
job. Yeah.
you're just gonna
Well,
have to.
that was going to lead to other things that I wanted to talk about. If you lose them, then again, yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's-
also, if you feel like you need to change in order to be with a group of people, then those group of people is not worth it.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
Like, why should you have to change? Like, why? Just to be with them?
the problem with society alone is you have to be, like, at work, like, you have to be fake. I hate that. Like, I try
Yeah,
my best to be honest with myself.
That's part of the system. I hate it too.
That's
Always hate
that's
that shit.
we'll talk about that. It'll lead to that, but again, it sucks. It's like I try my best not to be fake. I guess that's why I don't have any friends at work. Really, I just go do my thing and then just leave. Nobody
For me,
actually
I just
really
focus on my
know.
own shit.
Nobody actually really know who I am at work. They just know that it's that guy who can do stuff. So I'm okay with that. I'm there to work to get paid. I'm not there to make friends. And
Yeah, for sure. Same.
It's
The thing for me is that like I sometimes like when I don't feel like dealing with BS, I just go 180 and just be real. Just go straight at the person's face. It's like, hey, you gotta do this freaking shit right here. It's like you're being useless right now. That's the thing. And like for me, I'm able to do that. I know other places, if I try to do the same shit, I'll get fired right away. But everyone in my place seems to rely on me. Just both funny and
Well, see,
that's how it is.
if everybody rely on you, you have more
I have
more freedom
the
to
ability to
say
do
what
that, too. I can say whatever.
You can say what you want, but if you have like if you're easily replaceable, then that's hard.
They-
You have to like keep that fake bullshit face
Yeah.
going.
and that's the thing I don't want to like get into is like I don't want to be a fake. I'd rather just like go there, do my shit, be myself.
I like the philosophy of doing stuff and living by the minute, by the second. So, like, I could be, like, at work, I would be stressful, but I know in my mind
But yeah,
that's only for that moment. Just know after that moment, nobody will remember anything about what happened.
Yeah, like Fizzin said,
fake
workplace
outside
sometimes
of work. Yeah,
sometimes you have to fake it to keep your job or whatever. But so that's fine.
because work for the sake
because
of work,
work
you
is
have to
work,
be
just-
professional.
But when you're a fake ass bastard on the outside, like when to other people and other friends and stuff, then that ain't it.
Yep.
Also,
that's the problem.
I hate those type of fake people where they give compliment or they give answers to make themselves appears better than you. I hate those people. Like they would do that purposely, like giving you an answer that they think is right for you. Like not even like trying to understand where you're coming from. They're just giving it from their perspective. It's like
Like
I
trying to
hate
give
those
you
type of people.
advice from
Yeah,
like,
try to give you
what they
advice,
think
but
is
it's based
right.
off of their life, not based off of what you're going through. I
Yeah,
hate
so
that.
basically like they're just thinking about themselves rather than thinking about
Right,
what you're going
right,
through.
they're
It's
just-
totally the
They're
opposite.
projecting their self onto you, and then they think
Yeah.
they think what they know is better
and then
than
they
what
act
you
like
know.
they understand who you are. Like, no, you don't know shit about.
Yeah, and the stupid part is like if you don't do what they tell you, they get pissed off. They're like, "Well, I told you. If you would have done this way, it would have worked out."
You know what? Like, this is the thing I hate about like if I'm trying to be honest with someone, right? And then someone is like, "No, you're just lying to yourself. You don't know shit about me." Then, if you think I'm lying about what I'm saying, because if I'm trying to be honest and start saying whatever shit I'm trying to say, and then they're like, "No, you're wrong. That's not you. That's not who you are." And blah blah blah. Like, trying to like
Like they're like you're better than this, Eisen. You're better than this.
Exactly.
We know. I know
Exactly.
you're better than this. Why are you being an asshole right now?
and they're being
Eisen?
like, "Oh, you changed so much." It's like, I never changed. The fuck you?
I know.
And it's-
Fucker,
it's
dude has always been a no soul asshole.
no, I know. No, but it's like it's one of those. It's those type of people.
Yeah,
like
I
don't.
get it,
I didn't
man.
hate, man.
I get that shit.
Because they act like they do know you, but they don't actually know you at all.
Yeah.
And that's when you know, like, you're a clown. Don't talk to me.
All right. Is there any other topic, or we're still going on with fake people? Because I think we list as many fake people example for a while now, for
Maybe
a
we
good
could-
25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about how people suck at planning shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
in
man.
general. Yeah, man.
Go for it.
Who wants to start off?
Well,
What about your plan, Cypher?
what plan?
It's from the weekend or yesterday. That shit was a clown.
And see, some people when they plan things like schedule things in a week in advance or even 2 weeks advance, keep to the plan. Why do you have to add other
Yeah,
shit on top of that plan? And then after that, you make it struggle for yourself and everybody else, and trying to cram everything into one day to cover up. I don't get it. Why do you add stuff on top of other stuff that's already been planned? Just keep to the one plan.
I hate how for some people, like, they start out with a simple plan, simple, straightforward, like, all right, fine, that's fine with me. And then they start adding more things into it as the week or as the days go by. And I'm like, okay, what are you doing? You're putting too much stuff in the schedule. You're just making things more complicated. And then when you like express that like the schedule is getting a little too crazy, and then you calm down, then they get all anal about it. It's like, no, what are you don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah. It's like, I'm doing all this for the sake of views. Like,
see, that's the problem why Mean doesn't plan, because
I don't
planning, you can't predict what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So you can't know exactly what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's like, say you plan to do shit tomorrow, but tomorrow is unpredictable, it's uncertain. Anything can happen tomorrow. Nothing can go according to plan. So for Mean, he doesn't plan at all. He just does stuff like
I never plan.
off the top of his head. If he want to do something, he just does it. And that's who he is.
If I plan, it won't work out. I think that's why a lot of people call me empty promises. Like, they say I lie, they say I do that. I mean, all honesty, I do, I guess, kind of way, but really in reality, I feel like, okay, maybe I want to go out with you that day to eat or whatever, but then when that day comes, I'm just lazy. And I'll be honest with you, if I'm lazy, I'm not going to go out and eat with you, even though I promise. I don't care, because I'm all about me. I'm selfish in that way, but again, I care about myself. If I'm going, let's talk about this.
Self-care,
If I
man.
go out, if I go out and go out to lunch with you or dinner with you, but I'm unhappy about it, that's kind of disrespectful for you as well, not just for me, because what's the
If you
point?
don't want to
Like,
do
You're
it,
wasting
if you
your
don't want
time.
to
If I don't
do
wanna
it,
do it,
time.
hold on. If you don't
Yeah.
want to do it, you're not focusing on that moment. So that's
Exactly.
disrespectful. Yeah.
That's disrespectful. Not only that, I'm not going to have a good conversation with you. You talk to me, I'm just like, I just want to go home, really. I don't even want to be here. So that's why I am who I am. I don't make plan. If I want to go, if you call me up and say, hey, you want to go eat right now? If you say right now, and I'll tell you an answer right away. If I feel like it, yeah, I'll go. But if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to go. But if you plan anything with me, expect disappointment, because most of the time, 99.5% of the time, I'll go back on my word on it.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
I'm
if you
lazy
know
too, man.
if you
I
know
hate going
Mean, you
with
should
outside
know
crowd.
him already. That you shouldn't just like plan shit with him.
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah.
Just let things goes naturally. Like just let it go.
Don't even get me, but like
Just let
trying
it
to like
flow.
get me to like very like big open places like concerts and shit. No, you can miss me with that. I don't do concerts, man. That shit
Yeah,
gets
like
me.
Fizzin said, we did not plan for today's podcast. It was just, yo guys, you want to go on podcast? Hell yeah! And then we just toss that shit up. No plan,
that's the one-
nothing.
That's the best, because
Not because
I'm not one.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I'm not one to make plans, because
I
I
mean,
don't.
look.
For these
We had
podcasts-
hold on. We had a plan for a podcast. That
Yes.
plan did not work out because certain someone, not saying any names, but certain someone. So see what happens when we
It's just
plan.
people who had to
It
deal
just
with
doesn't
shit.
work. because it's uncertainty. But when we don't plan and we just said, hey, "Yo, let's just do this," and it just
Because
it's
think
up.
about
Right
it,
now
like,
we're not. Right now we're
if-
online.
If you're the one that's making the plan and you're hosting whatever you're trying to host, you're the one that's solely responsible for everything, right? So all that pressure gets put on you. If something happens, that's really on you.
Yeah, like
Okay,
Fizzin
well-
said, there were plans for an earlier podcast that didn't work out because planning sucks, like we said, because you can't predict what's going on. So, but this podcast is live because we did not plan this, and
Yeah,
yeah,
just go with the flow. I just feel like talking,
Okay, what
We
if
just-
you don't know what your plan is for the week, but like you can easily plan an event? Is that the type of scheduling?
See, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Live one day at a time. Like
Yep.
Focus now rather than, the
when
Far in
tomorrow
the future.
comes, live tomorrow, and then the next day come, live that day. Just one day at
What
a
is it,
time.
Buddha? I think
Buddha's-
I'm gonna mispronounce or I'm gonna misquote this because I misquote
misquoted
anything.
it.
But it's something
It's all
like
good.
what is it? The past is the past. You can't change it. The present
Yeah,
is
you can't
now. The future is unknown. So, and then it also something like the reason why present is called the present is because that's the present of the now to you.
It's the
You're right, you
present
can't-
of the,
you can't
it's the
change-
present. It's the present of the time because time did
Yep.
not wait for you.
Yeah.
Time did not wait for you. So if you focus all that time on tomorrow,
Time-
you
time
miss
doesn't get
the
time
time.
for you.
You miss the time of today, and that's not good.
Yeah. Thanks for the
Ooh,
donation
okay.
or super chat.
Yeah, let's
$5 super chat.
let's go to super chat and read that. This is because thank you, Kelsey, for $5. This is because you guys are truly amazing, and that you guys give amazing advice.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Thanks, Kelsey. In my
thank you.
language, it would be Alkon. That means thank you in Cambodian. I'm
you, thank
Cambodian,
you.
by the way. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I met her like,
like-
a gajillion years ago, but proper now.
A long term.
I don't know if we give good advice, but we just give the advice in our head. So, again, don't take anybody advice completely. Digest what they say, learn from what they say, and make it your own. I think that's the best answer for any situation. Like,
honestly, I don't think we give advice at all. We're just saying what we
just
want to say.
We're just presenting what ideas we have that's just bottling up there.
Yeah, because advices are just
Getting it out.
they're more or less opinions too. I don't give the best advices.
Say
I'd say.
the thing. I don't take people's advice. I don't usually do that because every time I take people's advice, I live to regret it because it's not my decision. It would be their decision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, people's advice is usually their opinion and their decision and their way, which is usually not your own. So sometimes, yeah, I don't take people's advice because I would always live to regret other people's advice. So I
Yeah.
always follow myself.
I like what Kelsey.
my own gut
okay,
feeling and my own
let's
heart.
let's go to Fizzin. Present equals
Present,
give. Get it?
Get it?
And then
Yep.
Kelsey said, "Damn, I mean, when did you become a philosopher?" See, that's the thing. I'm not a philosopher. I'm just. A lot of people you don't know, but I sleep a lot. Like, let's say this is my best advice. This is right now, I guarantee you, my best advice to anybody. If I'm angry, I sleep. If I'm happy, I sleep. If I have a problem that I can't figure out, I sleep. If my car breaks down, I walk home and I sleep. And when I
if we
wake up
buy-
tomorrow,
If he
and
buys
when I
some
wake up
shit,
tomorrow, it'd be-
He's by some shit. He's
okay,
asleep.
go ahead. I mean, finish your what you're
no,
trying
it's
to
just
say.
it's just when I wake up tomorrow, things change, and it always happened. The next day, it always happened. It could be the worst day ever. When I wake up, it's completely different, and everything that I was worried about yesterday, it's resolved on its own. And I'm not saying it's always going to happen, but for me, like, I'd say 80% of the time, it's that way.
It's all about the
it's-
perspective. So, anyways, I was gonna say if
yeah.
Mean buys some shit like very expensive and it broke, he just go to sleep. He doesn't even
Yeah,
bother with
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
He was stressed for like 1 minute, passed out the next minute. You
Yeah,
see him,
Cypher-
you see him sleeping. It's
these
like, man,
these
it's
guys know. Like, I bought a GameCube day one. It broke. You know what I did? Nah. It was, if Cypher and Fizzin didn't push me to go exchange it for a new one, I would just sit there because that's the
You'll
type
still
of
have
guy I
that GameCube.
am.
Because
You'll-
that's
you'll
who he,
still
that's
have that
who he
GameCube.
is.
That's who I am. Like, if a girl break up with me, you know what I do? I go sleep. There's nothing I can do about it.
And he wake up the next day,
when I wake,
and then we do reacting to some filler video.
Yeah, the next day I look at hotter girls, and I'm like, it's not so bad.
It's not so bad.
It's just how it is.
It's just
for
how you
me.
move on. You move on really
Yeah.
quick. No, that's
You know how
actually a
life-
good thing. You can move on
Yeah.
really quick of whatever
The
problems.
problem with people is that they can't move on. That's
you can't
actually
move on.
that's actually worse for your mental health and physical health. But if you can just forget about what just happened and just focus on what's next instead of what happened already, and that's better mindset and better for your physical health.
And I'm straying off topic here, but just know this, dude, you don't even know what a philosopher. I don't. I have no idea. I just know it's 3 syllable. Philosopher. Oh, actually 4 syllable.
Just know
That's
that you're
how
deep.
that's how much of a philosopher I am. It's an outlook view. You are as a philosopher just as you are a collector. Yep. It's merely a label, nothing less. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to the scheduling topic, are any of you planner or your group? And if so, what's the hardest part of your scheduling?
Well, none
I'm
of us
not
really do
planning.
any. We don't really do any planning. At least not.
The
for
hardest
me.
part of our scheduling, none at all. If it's just us here, if it's just us here,
If we're all available, we can just shit. You can just go film
yeah.
right off
Because
the bat.
everything is all set up, so we can just like film.
So there's
we know-
there's 4 of us that's just open to do whatever as long we're not like working or whatever. There's another person, but they always seem to be busy.
Yeah.
So that's
And
the
it's
tricky
fine because everybody has different lifestyle.
part. Everyone has different scheduling and stuff. It's
It's just my lifestyle is easy, so
As
I'm-
if for
I'm
us,
down
we don't
for
really
whatever.
choose to plan. Sometimes we just have the other guy who always busy due to planning because if he's free, then that's
Then it
a
works
lot of
out
us-
for
majority
us.
it works out for all of us.
Yeah.
Hey Kelsey, this is how our planning usually go. We all have each other's contact. We say, "Yo, let's plan." Plan didn't work out. We say,
Nope.
"You know what? Let's just do it." And then we did it, just like tonight. Plan didn't work out yesterday. Right now, hey guys, you want to do it? Yes or no? 5 minutes to think. Yes or no? All right, let's do it. So here we are.
Yeah, it's like this. Like tonight, we're like podcast, and it's like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I mean, preferably, we want all 5 of us, but I know that's nearly impossible because everybody has different plans. So, sometimes you get 4, sometimes you get 5. Take what you can, but the way I see it, I think the reason why people are fake is because they want to fit into society and they want to
But
be
that's
accepted.
always the question. Like, why do you want to fit in?
They want to be accepted. They
So
want.
you
and
rather be a follower than a leader.
Mhm.
So you
That's-
rather just be following someone else.
Bro, why do you think we have so many issues in the world? It's because people can't seek out their own individuality. Everybody is so connected and they want to be connected. They want to feel appreciated. They want to feel
Here's-
loved by others.
Here's
So
my
they're willing to
advice.
do everything. They're willing to do everything.
You are a more interesting person if you stand out rather than fitting in. Like if you're someone who just stand out from the rest, you're a more interesting person. But if you're
Yeah.
trying to fit in, you're just like everybody else. So that's not very interesting.
It's the lifestyle it's really in a sense of way it's kind of sad because we're born alone, but then we go to school and then we're like, oh, and school tells us to do this and that, so then we're already conditioned, right? So it's really hard to uncondition the thing that we've been taught by our parents, by our family, by our friends, by school,
basically,
by society,
the
by
school
work.
system, it tells you just to obey your superior of any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But doing so, you're not following what you're thinking of. You're not following yourself. You're not being true to yourself. You're not thinking for yourself, right? You're following orders by someone that's above you, and that's today's problem. And,
Yeah, and
a lot of people are just followers.
And I lived through.
But you don't
I
want to
lived
follow
through-
people off the cliff.
Yeah.
That's
If-
the problem.
If
Some
you're
people
seeing
will do that.
if you're seeing a whole group of people already going off the cliff, why should you just go there?
Yeah, you have no freedom.
Really?
If you're a follower.
I'll say it this way: I've lived through a few decades already, so that's just tell you how old I am. The truth is, people just want to be accepted. That they're willing to push everything aside, their beliefs, their friendship, everything, whatever it takes for them to be accepted by the majority, they'll do it. They think that they're doing it right. They think that it's good for them, but
But at the end
in
of
reality,
the day, at the end of the day, they're not being true to who they are, so they'll always be sad. Like that's how the people get depressed.
that's why we have depression.
Yeah.
It's I can't speak for everybody, but from my knowledge, it just seems that way. And then now that there's social media, it's like a gajillion hundred times worse. It's like
Social
people-
media
people
can
want-
make or break your mood in like on a snap of a finger.
yeah. Here's the thing: people would do whatever the trendy person do. So let's say one person did something and it like shoot through the roof, and that person became popular. Now you have like thousands of people who want to be that guy. But what happened if they don't become that guy? They get depressed. They get anxiety. They don't know what they're doing wrong. Why they're not as popular as the other guy. You see where this is going? How
Social
is that
media-
healthy? How is that
Social
healthy?
media plays with your mind and causes you to like be all jacked up. It's just
Right,
not
but
good.
but here's the thing though. Social media could
They
also be a
condition
positive
you.
thing.
They-
It could
I
also be a
know.
positive thing. Let's say if you meet someone on social media that actually have this somewhat of a decent, intelligent mind that just talks normal, and you have a good back and forth communication with them. I think that's very healthy because people needs to talk to each other. The problem is people don't talk to each other. They just comment on whatever's the hot topic of the day. So if you come in
Because-
and you say, if you come in, like, let's say if I go to Twitter and say, hey guys, what do you guys think? Give me a philosophy of life. And they'll be like, ooh, have you watched this music video? It's
They
awesome.
wouldn't.
It's
They
like,
wouldn't be that. They wouldn't do that. They would just ignore you because it's not a hot
Exactly.
top. It's not a hot
Not a hot
topic.
topic. You're not
Exactly.
the hot topic.
and, and I think I see even that itself is conditioned. Like why you know why this person is popular is because he's Joe, and for those who don't know what Joe is, that's basically mean you're full of shit. And the reason why the full of shit person gets so much rating is because the agenda is to push that up. Right? Is to push that up because they know they can get more kids, more people to do exactly, the blind following the blind, more people to do what they the person basically think of it this way. Social media is just like Hollywood. The star is there on purpose for you to follow example.
There's the thing about social media, the bots. There are so many bots on Facebook and Twitter, and these bots, they talk like human, they act like human, and they reply to certain keywords. They go around looking through the whole internet, looking for keywords, and then once they see that keyword, they reply to it to start a narrative. They control the narrative. And then other people would just follow those bots without knowing that those are actual bots and not real human. And
Dude, there's bots everywhere, man. Even emails, man. It's so
And these
annoying.
bots are created by the company, created by the industry.
Corporate.
Yeah.
They control the narrative on social media, and you don't even know that.
Bots can do a lot of things. They can influence you, they can advertise, they can steal your information, they can do all sorts of things.
Okay,
Bots
so-
is like a modern like internet weapon. They can use it against you. They can use it to benefit you. You know, they can do all sorts of things with variety of bots. That's a crazy thing about using the internet.
Well,
It's just
that's
flooded
actually
with it.
That's actually a good question that can lead to a bunch of other stuff in my mind that I want to talk about. So, Kelsey is asking, anyone can answer this question. Sorry, going off topic. But why do I feel lost on what I want in life? And why do I not feel a spark when trying to date? Love it. Date topic. I am so expert on date topic. And by expert, I mean I fail in every aspect of it. Wait, what does Fizzin say?
We're going back to bots thing though. Just
Yeah.
move forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
You can go
Okay,
on and
so-
keep talking.
Yeah, why first of all, it's a two question part. So, why do I feel lost on what I want in my life? It's okay to feel lost. I am so old. I can tell you this right now. My question is always, what is my goal and what is my dream? I've lived for so long, I still haven't discovered that. And you know what? I used to care about and worry about the future of I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with my life, but it's okay. Just let it go. This is what I'm doing with my life right now, right? I am talking to you guys, and it's okay with that. And maybe that's my purpose. Maybe I don't need a purpose. Maybe my purpose is just here to talk, and whoever listens to this, the universe, once you put something out there, the universe will put all that message up there. It's just think of it as the World Wide Web. It's out there, and it might not affect anyone, but if the right person read it and they could benefit off of it, they'll be like, you know what, this guy is right. Like, all my life I've been searching for a reason, a meaning to live, but maybe the meaning to live is just
there are
is.
no meaning
It
to
is
live.
just
It's-
is.
It
yeah.
is just what it is.
You make life of what you think it is. If you're down, that's okay. Like, maybe that you need to feel that. Maybe your soul need to feel that. Just know that if you keep thinking about negativity, negativity will come around. That's just how the whole world works. That's just how
Yeah.
nature and the law of the universe, the law of
Because
attraction,
the
everything
energy,
you want to.
the negative energy you put out brings back
Mm-hmm.
it attract the negative energy from the outside, so it brings that into your life as well.
Yeah.
So you,
And sometimes people like
It's
will
basically
stay in
your-
a depressed state because
Mm-hmm.
they're just constantly just thinking about negative thoughts, right?
It's okay to feel lost. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't help you in your personal life, but it's okay to feel lost. Don't be sad by it. Don't let it overtake you. You are created. Remember, you are created for a reason. Nobody here is as important as you. If you keep telling yourself that, it's true. I'm not lying. I'm not bullshitting either. You're the only one who can write the story for your timeline. If you don't write the story for your timeline, you can't get other people to help you. And if other people think they're better than you, that they can give you advice on how you can live your life, then I don't know, because those people are weird to me. People, like, I don't understand those people. I'm just saying, just be
Sorry for
you.
pop-upism.
You're okay to be you.
all right, we're at
9:34, yeah.
9:34. Yeah.
so Fizzin says, hold on, let's go back, let's backtrack. If you don't feel spark and it's simple, there's nothing there. Yeah, it's true.
That's the love part.
That's
yeah.
that's it.
That's a love.
That's
situation.
That's
all
the
there is
love
to it.
I know
I've
people
never
are just
lost.
trying to
Never
look for
lost
people for the
because
sake of
lost
trying to
implies you are
find someone,
supposed
but
to.
it's,
Purpose. You don't need one. Yes, that's true. You don't need a purpose. There is basically. Man, I forgot what the quote was. The Buddha's quote about purpose. Shit. Anyways,
It's okay.
you don't need a purpose. You just everything is just what it is, and you just live with what you have at the moment in the present, in the now.
And Kelsey, I'll come back with the love thing, but I want to keep reading. Dagger 43 says
We live in a brainwashed society where we think we have individual opinions, but actually repeat what mainstream media wants us to think.
Agree.
Yes,
Agree
Yeah.
100%. And it's not, here's the thing, it's not like a political thing. A lot of people, and this is interesting because a lot of people, when you say that to them, depending on what side of the coin they are, they will always fight back tooth and nail with you.
Well,
They're like,
funny
oh,
thing
what, you
is-
think?
Funny
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is, they always use the talking point of their side. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like they're two sides. They're always using the talking point of their side. They're using the talking point of this side, but they always try to make it like you're part of one side or the other. You know,
yeah, they
When
try
Why
when
does it have
you're-
to be that way?
they try to
when you're-
label you to a certain location, even though
like
you're,
if you don't think like this,
don't
then you
have
must be a
to.
part of
Yeah.
this side. Like what the fuck, man?
That
First
shit
of all-
pisses me off too. It's like I
Yeah.
don't fit anywhere, man. I'm
Yeah.
just sitting here just asking questions, and you're just coming at me like, oh,
But yeah,
you're
they
this
they
side,
ki-
or
they
you're
kind
that
of
side. It's like,
condition
what are you-
people, controlling the narrative, and they even control the facts. Like they create their own shit.
I know
It's
it's all made up shit.
all right. So the way I see it is, if we're not smart enough, if we're not, everybody out there is so wise on the internet, right? Everybody's so freaking wise. Every time they post this and that, people's like, oh, I'm gonna keep retweeting this bullshit. If you're so wise, then why don't you sit down and have a nice conversation with one another? You can challenge my opinion, and I can challenge your opinion. It's okay to. That's how smart people. That's how normal people talk, right? You don't automatically assume, oh, you're an asshole because you're part of this group, or you're an asshole part of this group labeling you. You shouldn't do that. Good people shouldn't do that. Good people should. Okay, let me hear your thoughts on this. You hear the person's thought, right? Respect their thought. You have your own opinion, and you just ask them, okay, I agree with you on this part, but I don't agree with you on that part. And then maybe the other person will see your perspective, and they're like, you know what? You have a good reason there.
Good
and
point,
then
yeah,
see,
yeah.
you can communicate it. You don't have to agree on things. It's okay.
Like
The best part is to
example,
communictate. If you don't communicate,
If
it's
more people
never going to
can,
go anywhere.
if more people can have debates, but at the same time, like accept different views. And
There's a lot
things,
of things that me and Mean don't
Interview
agree
about that.
on, because
Oh, no, we don't agree
his perspective his perspective in
agree
life and what he does, like his own personality, we kind of clash sometimes, and that's fine because that's who he is,
Yep.
you know.
But we talk about it. Like if,
Yeah, we
if,
talk
if
about
something, yeah, if something I said wrong to him, and he'll just say, "No, this is the reason why." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And sometimes we scream the top of our lung like an idiot, but in
And
the
then
end,
and
we're
then we're
like,
like,
"It's
yo,
cool."
let's go eat Burger King.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Speaking of, so we got bots in here spamming and shit.
We got
The
some
fuck
bot
outta here.
in here for sure.
Eisen,
yeah.
can you do something about it? I don't have my thing on.
Yep, I did. So
Yeah. Okay, the conditioning happens when you go to school.
Oh man,
I know, freaking
school.
bots.
Yeah.
Okay,
Understand
before we go
how
into this topic, can I
brain, yeah.
answer Kelsey real quick before Kelsey? I forget Kelsey question. So, Ijikor, thank you. I will take your words and supply. Okay, so I'm gonna answer the real quick with the love thing.
The love thing.
Why is there no spark? Well, there's no spark because, like Fizzin said, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
To me, love is like a super interesting topic that I want to talk about. But I'll just do the gist of it real quick. But basically, I'll use myself an example since I don't know what your lifestyle goes through. I've been trying to date so many times and it never works out. And I was always pissed why it doesn't work. Was it me? So you question your own belief, you question your own reality. In the end, it's okay because that person is not meant to be with you. And true love should be unconditional. Like everybody, and I talked to Fizzin about this earlier. Everybody always say, if you love someone, you have to work hard to be with that person. But my
Why do you have to
belief
work
is
hard?
exactly. My belief is, why do you have to work hard? If it's an unconditional love,
That's true. That's true.
both sides should be able to work out any problems
They
without
can be
arguing.
together while still also doing
Yeah,
their
because
own
it's,
thing.
the key word here is unconditional.
Unconditional,
That's
right?
the key word. So
Right. And that should be true love. Love shouldn't just be just because you're single and you want someone so bad that you're willing to change yourself for love. That's not love. You're just lying to yourself.
See, here's
Love
the
should be
thing.
unconditional on both sides.
when
And
you're
if you can't find that,
You're just-
it's healthier for you, actually.
You're just forcing yourself to be with someone.
here's the
Right.
thing.
Really, that's not
From
love.
my experience, when you're trying, it's just not going to work. But if you
Yeah.
just let love be natural, do not try. Just let it be natural.
Also, love doesn't necessarily... I've learned through a lot of stuff. Like,
It's not just a person-to-person thing.
it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
have to
love the
be.
shit out of this girl, right? There's this girl I've been watching, and you guys know I love this girl, like, and she's taken, but that's okay. I'm not,
It's not-
loving her because I want her or steal her from her man. I'm loving her more from a spirituality side. Like my
More of a,
soul
like,
can,
sign of respect,
my
right?
my soul can really respect her, and like we talk, and like I really respect this person, and. God, every time I talk to her, it
See,
makes me so happy.
That's
It's-
love, though.
It's
That's
love
love
in
because
a deeper meaning. Yeah.
It's yeah.
love.
Yeah, it
love
does-
is not love is not about possessing a person, like having them. It's about
appreciation.
appreciation. Yeah,
it's about
And it's okay to-
appreciating them for who they are, and
Yeah.
and if they're happy, and all
That
that
should-
stuff. That's all
they're
that should
happy,
matter. That's all that
That's
should
all that
matter.
matters.
Yeah.
And if they're down, try to uplift their spirit. And you do what you can to, like, I'm a jokester, so I do what I can to make people happy around me. So I'm telling you right now, when you really fall for someone, it's not just a physical thing. I used to think that's where my love and lust comes in. It's
The lust
because I'm
comes
always
in,
about
yeah.
the physical thing, but as you grow older, that's not what love really is. But yeah, that's my advice to you. So just do your best.
Anyways,
it'll come.
we're going to the school topic here. So
Yeah, let's go to the school topic.
the conditioning happens when you go through school. Yes, 12 years of brainwashing. School system
Obey,
is
and
really
you will be rewarded.
school system. I always thought school was a brainwashing thing since I was in high school. And I see that more and more now, especially when I'm helping my nephew with his education and his schooling because he has online schooling, and I can actually see the brainwashing happening in real time.
Today's
In real
education
time.
is way different than how back then.
I was like, oh shit, this is not education. This is like indoctrination. This is not how you educate children.
Because now they're trying to like
They're not even focusing-
educate them in like more of a today's standards.
Yeah,
like,
and
Whatever
They're pushing-
they're teaching is based off like social media and stuff.
instead of
too.
just English, math, science, and those basic stuff, they're pushing other stuff in there that should not be in there. Like right now, it's crazy.
they're adding other things in to eliminate more of the
Hmm.
individual self-thinking process of
That's fine.
these.
Okay. Yep,
these
schools.
oh yeah, the
Consistent.
bots.
The boss,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Keep going down.
tried to
Yeah.
think in that shit.
They tell you to line up, assemble like robots.
Single file line.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also, like when you're solving a problem in math or whatever, but you're doing your own method,
mhm.
but you still get the answer right, and the
They
teacher
don't like that.
the teacher don't want you to do your method. They want you to do their method. Like, what does it matter if I'm getting the answer right? Like,
Yeah, the
why
thing
should
I
I
hate
have
the
to?
most is like, oh,
why
you gotta
should
show
I
your
have to,
math,
like,
and then we
why
try to show your
should-
math
yeah,
differently.
like,
they're
wha-
like, that's not how you do it. It's like, I don't give a shit. I
It
still got
doesn't
the
matter.
answer.
I'm getting the answer right. So what the fuck does it matter?
The reason is because you're not following the law.
You're
Here's
not-
the thing.
You're
If-
not following
if
their
you're-
instructions.
If you're smarter, my problem with teacher is they think they're above you. Like most of them, not all of them, but most of them think they're above you. So if you have a solution that's better than them, no, that's not in the textbook. Remember, society, how it works, everything has to go through textbooks. If it's not by the textbook, that's illegal. Why is it illegal? Why can't I ask question? I don't get it. So Dagger says they're shaping today's youth so they can
Is
manipulate
shape-
them in the future. Exactly.
Yep.
This has been
Exactly.
happening way long time ago. It's just getting worse now.
It's getting worse, and they're adding in more standards to it.
I'm gonna go full on that, so keep in mind with me. Okay, alien society. Let's just say aliens is real. Okay, alien is real. They managed to get over here. They managed to have technology way before us, beyond us. Let's just think of it this way: if we were to go to school and every child, I would say maybe teach the basic for 3 or 4 years max, not 12. You do not teach basics for 12 years. That's fucking retarded. Excuse my language, but that's what it is.
It is what it is. This is real talk.
If they teach the basic ABC 1 2 3, whatever math, whatever else science, that's fine, right? Math, science, whatever. So if you teach the basic for 4 years and then you see what the kid is good at, and then make classes that is okay. If that kid is good at art, make that the majority for him. He's good at art. If a kid is good at science, good at science. If the kid is good at math, good at math. Okay, so 4 years basic. The rest is up to whatever the kid is good at. And make classes for. You already have geometry, this and that and that. So you already have class planned out.
Exactly.
So
That's-
so
So let's say a kid is good at art, and then that's their specialties, and
Mm-hmm.
but instead of focusing them on art, you're focusing them on stuff that
you're
doesn't matter to
confusing
them, on stuff that doesn't matter to them in the
Right.
future because they just want to be an artist. Like,
Right.
so
And
they don't need
what
other stuff.
what makes you dictate that kid, even though he's good at art, to say art is not going to make money? Bullshit. You know how many artists out there make money? Why? It's because that's what they're good at. And if you train that kid, and if that's what he wants, you know what? His life is going to be happy. He's going to want to go to school every day because he's like, I love what I'm doing. And then when he's an adult, he's going to love his job because that's what he wants. But by you conditioning everybody to be the same spectrum, even though nobody is the same spectrum, oh, you have to pass this, you have to pass that, you have to pass that. No, that is stupid.
Standard
Why do you
knowledge.
think?
School-
Why do you think adults are so unhappy with the job that they have? It's because that's not what they want in
The
life.
school, the way it's set up is that it doesn't matter what classes you take. You have to meet that credit score, that credit, right?
And
you
that
gotta
is
get a
stupid.
certain amount of credits in order to graduate, which is dumb. Which means
Yeah.
it forces you to take different types of classes.
like-
but
like
they also
what's
have
the-
requirements too. You have to take 3 years of math, 3
What's
years
that
of
quote?
science, 3 years.
I forgot
of
who said
English.
this quote, but if you train a fish to climb a tree, it will think for the rest of his life that it's dumb because
Like-
a fish can't climb
Like
trees.
in
So
high school,
Yeah.
like in high school, let's say
each
you wanna be an
person
artist, right?
has different specific skills,
yeah.
so you can't
But in high
really
school,
force them.
you are required to take like at least bare minimum three years of math, 3 years of science, 3 years of English, whatever. It has to be those type of classes, right?
We are
Doesn't
just
matter
a
the
cog.
advanced level or
Yeah.
basic level.
Yeah.
You have to take those
We are
classes.
just a
to
cog
earn
in a machine
graduate.
where we can think for ourselves and listen to the government. Exactly, Dagger, you're on point. I'm gonna go on point with that. Here's my thing with school that I hate the most. It's like they condition you, and then they want you to be happy when you find a job. Oh, don't even get me with college.
They
I
don't
say
teach you
if
about
you
taxes.
if you want to go to college, that's fine. That's on you. But I fucking hate college. Why? It's because 4 more years of bullshit. It's like most college they have whatever. The whole thing is yeah, you're individual now. You can party
But here's the
and
thing:
do stupid stuff.
90% of the people who go to college, they go there to escape from their parents and party. 90% of them.
Get this: the guy at my school, my high school, he was always making fun of me how low IQ I am. He's like, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna get a good job. And guess what? That motherfucker work at Walmart pushing carts, and what am I? I make a shit ton of money, more than he can ever think, because he's too busy pushing cart to pay for his college. Is that worth a life? Is that worth a life that you want to live? There's only one way you could survive in real work society. You go to college, you bullshit your way, you get your degree, you go to work, you bullshit your way, blame excuses on everybody else. That's how you become successful in life. That is how you become successful
But do you
in
want
this
to do
life.
that? That's the thing.
If you're a good person, no, you're not going to do that.
That's
if
why
you're a
good
bad
person. That's why I was saying good person can't be leaders, because good person
can't be leaders.
Good people can't be leaders.
Yeah.
Good people,
That's how
look,
it is.
good people are not boss. Good people are leads. The way I see the difference is boss, you boss people around. Leads, you work with the person. Try to understand where they're coming from. When I was a lead, that's what I did. I try to understand where they're coming from. I put their beliefs and their needs before my needs. And that's how true leader should be, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
Kelsey, let's read what Kelsey said. Thank you guys. Truly, you have no idea how much your words mean to me. And so, on the school subject, can we talk about security alert? During a lockdown, do you think it's a risk if it was real? So I think when the security alert happened, I don't know. I've been in school for, I haven't been in school for quite a while, so I don't know what the school alert is nowadays. But before, we have like alerts for like earthquake and stuff where we
I
duck
don't,
under
I
the
don't know
table.
what security alert means.
Yeah, is that mean like when there's people
you-
with
Are
weapons
you,
or
ta-
whatnot?
are you talking? What is security alert like?
It's like define that.
Yeah,
Maybe more
emergency
detail
safety.
that.
So it alerts
so,
on
yeah.
for stuff. I'm not sure about that because I don't know anything about the whole system of how that portion works nowadays.
No,
It is.
A lot of people go to college and then end up being in debt, and then
It
like
goes off during.
here's
a
the
real
funny part: when
situation.
you're trying to hire
When the
more
intruder
people,
know
right?
no people are hiding. I mean, they would know, but I think it gives more opportunity for you to be aware. I mean, I don't think alert is a bad thing. It's always good to prepare. So I think
Yeah.
on that
Good
aspect, it's fine.
I do want to
There's
go back to
nothing
the
wrong with
whole.
that.
I do want to go back to the whole like college situation just real quick.
Yeah,
Like
just-
the
just
funny
keep
thing.
it- yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing, like what I've been seeing is like when we try to hire more people into like a company,
Mm-hmm.
we see all these like highly educated like individuals. We see their resumes and stuff.
That's-
They all just straight up just different like, degrees, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
master degree, whatnot, PhD. They have like all these different like colleges listed out. And then they
Mm-hmm.
have like absolutely dog shit of like work experience, and I'm like,
Well, that's
look at
because
this,
they
and it's like,
focus.
well, I'm not gonna hire them because they don't have any experience. That means
that's the
like
thing.
they got the education level, their experience is garbage. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
hire them. So it's like if you're gonna go to college, you have to balance it out. Otherwise,
And even
you're just
after
gonna have
that,
college
even after
debt,
that,
too.
if you somehow land a job, they still have to train you for 6 months, and the job training. So what is the point of even the college, because you're already being trained when you're getting the job anyway? So what's the point
Yeah.
of the college?
dude was like, I didn't even go to college, but I'm doing this shit that's like associate
So
degree,
Dagger
bachelor's degree
says
level right now.
they push the college narrative, so you are in debt financially and trapped in the
Totally.
financial system. Yes,
Totally.
they always try to put you in a debt system.
That's how they own you. That's how
well,
they
our
own you.
our system is a debt-based system, so everything you do, you're gonna be putting yourself in debt using the credit card or whatever. Anything you do is just gonna. But school system does put you in debt, as well as sometimes the medical as well. They put you in debt.
It's okay
too.
because that law passed, and now us normal taxpayers gonna have to pay for the college
that's some
tuition for
BS.
other
That's some
people.
BS.
So,
there's more
so
money
it's
taken
all
off of
good.
me
It's all
a month.
good.
It's
Son
a
of a
little
bitch.
BS. Fucking assholes.
That's
why I hate politics, man.
Yo,
It's-
what's up, Fizzin? What's going on? Pop up answer to read a question.
All right.
Sorry,
Yep.
guys. I have shit to bounce off.
So,
I mean,
You gotta add in timestamps, so it'll be a lot easier to track what
good.
thing you're trying to say.
Yeah, just I don't know if you can see the timestamp though. That's
Well,
the
you can
thing.
add in timestamps. It's like on that three
Yeah.
dot.
it's calm
Thing.
because the jobs will
Because
see
of
you
that,
as a blank
so-
slate, anyways.
Yeah.
So college fulfill nothing.
Well, it depends
No,
on what
it's
you're
true.
trying to apply for too. If you're
It's
applying
true.
for a
Well,
management
here's the
level,
thing,
you gotta
here's the
have
thing.
certain. You gotta have certain like
Only
degrees or
very
stuff,
small.
right?
Only very
But
small
also, you
people.
gotta
who-
have a lot of experience too. If you don't have that experience, you're not gonna hire you. You don't have that college level, but this much experience.
only very small
chances
people.
are you're probably not gonna hire you.
Only very
It
small
needs to
people that
balance
go
out.
through. Only very small people that go through college actually get the job that they're aiming for in their master degree or bachelor degree or whatever. The rest, the majority, that all that degree is pointless because they actually have a job that has nothing to do with that degree.
Well, majority of people are just trying to find a job for the sake of having a job. So at that point, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, well,
it kind
I'm-
of defeats the purpose.
I'm talking about the college people who go to college for certain things.
No,
Let's
no,
say
no.
they-
I'm going back to that. Like it defeats
Yeah.
the purpose of even going to college for that certain,
yeah, because they're
education.
not even getting the job that they're learning college for because they're having a completely different job. Like so, their degree means nothing. It's like pointless, and you're paying all that money for nothing.
Yeah, and then now they have a job, and now they got to pay off their debt.
Read Fizzin thing. It's
already.
let's see. Nepotism is an experience. Yeah. I mean, when someone asks a question, I answer right away directly under them. So if you post up their question, put my answer right after. That way, you guys can say, "Yeah, this." Okay.
Yeah, good
Got
job.
it.
We're an hour through. Woo.
Yeah.
Someone
Kelsey.
has a question.
Yeah, so Fizzin's just saying if somebody asks a question, just read his answer and then go off of that. Kelsey say, so do you guys think it's worth it for me to call college for business management and journalists? If that's what your soul is telling you to do, yeah, I'd go for it. I mean, that's up to you. Again, we're just suggesting and giving our ideas and opinion. You can take that any way you want to.
You had to,
Don't-
Kelsey. You had to think for that on yourself because
For
it's your
on
life,
yourself.
Yeah.
it's your life, it's your
It's-
future. But for
Yeah.
me personally, I would not because that's just me. Like
That's not his interest. Really.
that ain't my
Read-
thing.
So
Read
here's
Fizzin's
what I would do. Here's what I would
post
do.
below.
I'll take that
Personal
question
life
and I'll send it
choice,
back
yeah.
to
Life
you.
choice.
What do you think you should do for that? Like, do you
Mm-hmm.
think it's worth it for you to go through all that? Because at the end of the day, that's
See,
up to you to answer.
I don't give advice, but if I were to give an advice to like a young person, like a teenager, I would ask them to start working early, like maybe at 15 if they can, and just forget about the 4 year of college. By the time they reach that age where they're in the 4 year of college, they're already rich enough to buy their own place. But if you go to college and they just stay in school, you won't get nowhere, and then you have to pay for it. But I don't know if you still have to pay for it now. I don't know. Like,
So yeah,
so
I'm
you're trying to start your own business.
That's a lofty goal. I respect that. No, if you feel like it's worth your time to go to college to get that education, I mean, owning a business is hard.
Here's-
I mean,
if you
the
need the
college degree
education, here's the thing.
will help.
If you need the education, then go to college. But if you're someone who can learn on your own to start a business on your own and don't require college, then you shouldn't go because it will be a waste of time and money. But
Think about it. There's also
that's
like
the thing.
a lot of people who are CEOs. They actually don't have certain degrees.
I mean,
that's
Bill
actually required
Gates.
for it.
Bill
yeah.
Gates didn't go to college, so.
And yet,
But that guy's
they
full of shit and
sharp-
he just lied throughout his entire life through everything.
Like think of it this way: there's many ways to start your own business. But if you really think that going to college for business management and journalism is the right way to go with it, then I don't see why not.
from a spiritual point of view, if that is what your soul is telling you the right thing to do, go for it.
Yeah.
If you have thoughts about it and you doubts about it, then take that for what it
Yeah.
is, as a sign, as a message. In the end, all I can say is
Or just try to do
it's
your
up to
own
you
like
to
research. Just keep
do
doing research until
exactly.
you're 100% confident that you
Exactly.
absolutely
Do
need that.
do your research, because you don't want to regret that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's an important decision, and I respect you for that. And so all I can say is do your research, look within yourself, take a breather, and if you want to go with that route, just remember, no matter what the consequences is, it's your choice. So the most important thing I'm trying to point here is
If you
don't-
make your own choice, you won't regret it. But if you
It's
listen
your
to
choice.
others, if you listen to others, you will regret it. So that's
Exactly.
kind of the thing.
so do I guess do you do you
Yeah.
just don't, again, we're giving advice and opinions, but we're not telling you to do this or that. In the end, it's up to you. Nobody can stop you but you.
All right. So,
Chloe said, "Can I say something?" Sure, Chloe. Say whatever you want to say.
and Kelsey said she also considers being a writer.
That's great. I wish I could write.
I mean,
but man,
right-
my JoDo storylines suck.
Right now, you can self-publish, so that's a good thing. Like you don't need to
Yeah.
go through the multiple different agency and shit.
Yeah.
Like you can self-publish your writing now.
A writer
so-
themselves, they can be an independent.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool part about writing,
No
you don't even
person.
need to use your real name. You can use a pen name. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Writers sometimes they can be independent too, so they just focus on their own project and just release them out.
So Chloe, what do you
Publishers.
want to say?
Just wait. She's probably typing, man. Patient. Patient is virtue. Ah, man. It's
Chainsaw Man.
interesting. Okay, there we go.
Okay, real talk. I just want to throw in that I read Chainsaw Man and it's really good. I have not read Chainsaw Man. know nothing about it.
I don't.
I'm
read
waiting.
mangas.
I'm waiting for the anime to come out and watch it fresh. But yeah,
Okay, let's talk about Chainsaw Man. And Chainsaw Man kind of ties into this whole. I love this topic. Let's go this route. I know nothing
Yeah.
about Chainsaw Man beside what Fizzin kind of hint and told me about it. So, old anime. I'm an old guy, so I watch anime from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. All those anime, even the filler one, has one thing in common: philosophy. Every anime, I love anime, action anime, drama, it doesn't matter. There is one episode where it's just the character talking to each other about personal situation that you can reflect on. I love that. That makes you think. It's more of a it's a hidden philosophy. That's what I'm trying to say.
I forgot what the actual. There's a word for it. But I forgot what it.
A lot of
is.
people don't understand the hidden philosophy of anime sometimes. They see anime, and this is not just anime. This is for
profound moments in
Exactly.
certain.
yeah.
in certain-
And this is
in
not just anime.
anime.
I'm just saying anime because we're talking about Chainsaw Man. So Fizzin told me that Chainsaw Man has a lot of that coming back, and I like that. So a lot of people will probably watch Chainsaw Man because they're jumping on the bandwagon, the popularity. They're watching the action, they're watching the horror, but yet they don't get the real part about it. If Chainsaw Man is what Fizzin says, and it talks about all those themes and the I just love a good, how should I say it?
Any story with a theme, like a deep theme that dive deep into the message and the philosophy and everything, is good. Like
Yeah.
automatically good.
I love everything that goes against the standard, and I'm not just saying that to be a hipster type, even though I do look like a hipster with this dumb
You
hat.
kinda do.
I'm not saying that because of
flannel
that.
and everything.
I'm saying it is okay to question authority sometimes. And if the authority,
I do it all the time.
and if authority is pushing you back, why are they pushing you back? And that's a lot of things that people don't ask about, like going to school and stuff. If a kid raises his hand and says, "But I gotta check it out now,"
Well, the anime is not out yet.
The anime will be out soon
But
in
the
October.
manga is. The
manga's
anime will
out.
be out soon in October.
Two
Yeah.
2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks? When's the date? October something.
okay,
Or
so
Chainsaw
Fizzin
Man.
says,
The
Fizzin
trailer
said,
is out though. The trailer is
yeah.
out.
Love it.
dude, everyone
2
looked
weeks.
down on the MC because he doesn't have big dreams. Ain't that
More
real
than 2
shit?
weeks.
Exactly. Why does a character have to have big dreams? It's like I've been saying. Oh, and this is good. Chainsaw Man brings me back to this topic that I want to talk about. For all those who said people without dreams, goals, is not going to go far in life. That's
One is
bullshit. And
That's
I'm a living example of that. Here's my philosophy. I went to school for 12 years. I hate every single part of my year. Ever since second grade, I hate school. School was a piece of shit to me. I just do it because I respect my parents, and my parents want me to graduate, and they've been through hell to get me to this country, and so I respect that. So I do my best to graduate, and I worked when I was in sophomore or junior.
Yeah, you
I
you work with.
I work right after school. I go to work and I work till like 4 in the morning. It's 2 hours of sleep. Go back to school at 6, all the way at 5. From 6 to whatever, I go back to work. I do this constantly for 4 years. And you know how I got my job? One day, I just walk. I never thought about job. I never thought about anything. One
But
day
the
I just
place was
walked by a
open.
place. Yeah, one day I
That's
walked by
just
this place
open,
that says brand new theater is opening soon. I walked in and the manager was there by himself doing the work. I was like, "Can I help you? Because if you look like you need some help, and I don't see any employee, and you have a hire sign. If there's nobody hiring, yeah, I would like to fill out the application." He's like, "You don't need to. Just sign this part. Give me your ID and all that, and then you're in." So then I got the job. So first job, I just walk in and just say, "Hey, can I get a job?" Done. No
Yeah,
experience.
pretty much.
And second job, so I quit my other job because it's not paying enough or whatever the reason was back in the day. It's some stupid teen problem, you know. When you're teen, you're angst and you do stupid shit. So I quit, and then a week later, my brother job was open up, and he's like, "Yeah, they really need somebody in the warehouse." I never done anything warehouse. Went to fill out the paperwork. They're like, "Do you have any experience with forklift?" I'm like, "Yeah, tons." No, I lied my ass off. I don't have experience, but what I do have is common sense. So the guy in the warehouse, I was watching him, how he maneuvered the truck and how he drove it. And then so when it was my turn, they're like, "Can you show us like just going forward, going backward with the forklift?" I went up there, put in the key, did exactly what the other guy in front of me did. Forward, backward. They're like, "Okay, you're hired." Didn't try shit. I just used common sense. And then my third job,
Observation.
observation. In my third
Observation.
job, and so I worked there for many years. And my third job, the company that I was working for, the client that I was working for, the company that I work with, he called me up and he's like, "Yo, I think you're a good worker. You need to work. I'll hire you." The other job I didn't care about. This job I do care about. I was like, "Sure, why not?" Put in my application. Never done resume in my life. Dude said, "You got to do resume. Otherwise, even though I like you and I already hire you, you can't be fully staffed unless you have a resume." Went online. I don't know shit about resume. Went online, found a YouTube video. Download the what is it? The example, the sample.
Yeah, there's a lot of samples nowadays.
Yeah. Bootleg all that, make it my own, put in my own personal stuff that I've been through the year, turn it in, the guy's like, "Wow, that's an amazing resume." Never done shit in my life. I never plan, I never do anything. Everything that happens to me is just by luck. I don't know if
do
it's
it by
luck.
the spot too. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's luck. And again, I'm always the last guy to get every copy. See all those most of those I walk into store and I would get the last copy. It's just, again, you put your mind into the universe will come back.
And not even
I'm
just
one
like
who-
movies too. It's tech too.
Yeah.
Like Blu-ray
I never
player,
dream.
last one.
I never have hope. I never do anything. Anything that happens to me because I allow it to happen to me. Universe will provide, and that's a true saying. And if you really believe that, it works. And I'm trying to say I'm an example of it. So if people are telling you that you need goals and this to survive in this world, bullshit. If I can do it, you can do it. You just need common sense. Common sense will get you a long way in this world.
Yeah, but the common sense is hard to come by these days.
Common
though.
sense
It's hard.
is
It's
a
hard.
skill actually.
Common sense.
Today's standards.
Today's standard common sense. Oh man, speaking about common sense.
Because common
so-
sense, it allows you to just move with the flow, right? Like,
Yeah.
even if something's crazy is going on, it allows you to think really fast.
Speaking about common sense, do you know a lot of next generation kid cannot read analog clock? Like, you know, I'm not talking about the digital clock, the analog, the circle clock.
Yeah,
Like,
You
The-
know,
the-
like
with
from
the-
12,
they
1,
can't
yeah,
read it.
2,
Like a
3.
majority of them can't read it. It's crazy.
I grew up with that stuff.
They
I know.
they don't even know what calligraphy is anymore. Like if I were to write in calligraphy, they couldn't read it. They wouldn't understand it. Yeah, let's go back to school real quick. I love school. Chainsaw Man and school. Let's do this. School.
So, anyways,
Oh, sorry.
Kelsey was asking. I mean, you can talk about school, but
Yeah.
I don't read
Okay,
books.
so I've been writing stories for a while now, and I'm just curious. But if you guys read books, how many pages, in your opinion, do you?
honestly, I don't read books.
I don't read 100, maybe at least 100. I don't know, but the
It-
shorter
here's
the
the
book,
thing.
the better.
Actually, I do read books, but not novel. I read more of stuff that I'm interested in. Like, if I'm interested in certain things like technology or whatever, I can spend my whole day reading it. But when it
Yeah.
comes to fiction or novel, I don't read those because I just think they're a waste of time, and I'm just waiting for like a movie or anime adaptation or
Yes.
whatever.
So right now, I think of like actual books, like with multiple chapters and stuff. I don't really read those at all. No, it's just not my thing. The only time I actually read those is back when I was required
Okay,
to
cool.
in like
Keep
school
going.
and stuff.
If you love stories,
Short novels or anything below 100 pages. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, taking initiative. That's how I got pretty far around.
I mean, took initiative, given opportunity.
Given
and was
opportunity,
rewarded.
and was
Yeah.
rewarded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Dagger43. I'm, like I said, people always look down at me, like, throughout my life, and I'm okay with that. I get it. I'm a silly, goofy-looking guy, and I'm totally cool with that. That's just who I am. I'm sorry. I can go get my teeth done, make it all straight. I can get hair plugins to have cool hair. I could
Hair
be the
plugins.
perfect specimen if I just throw my money into
Perfect
it, but
specimen.
it's just not who I am. I am who I am. I accept this is who I am. If you don't
The
accept
point
me
is-
who I
makes you
am,
fake.
The point is, the point that you should be always be asking, are you happy with yourself? And if you
Yeah.
are, then what does it matter? Like
it doesn't
that's all it is.
matter. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
See, I was
If-
saying that there's a difference between successful life and good life because some people are very successful but very miserable, like really badly. So there's a difference between. So you would rather have a good life than a successful life. There's a difference. But
Yeah.
if you have a good life and a successful life, that's the good life, right?
That's
there.
a perfect life right there.
It was a good life. Well, some people, you know,
That's a
it's,
great
it's
life.
some people
But-
born with good
but-
DNA and some people
Yeah.
born without good DNA, and that's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Like I've been saying for years, just be happy with yourself, man. Like if you're unhappy with yourself, you
If-
can't help anybody at all.
If you're unhappy with
You have to help
yourself,
yourself
it doesn't
first
matter how
in order to
successful
help
you
others.
are. You failed in life.
Yep.
Like you're not really doing anything, even though
Well,
you're.
so go ahead and put Fizz an answer to Kelsey regarding the page. Short novels are
anything
below
below
page.
on
Okay.
the page.
Chap- and then
Yeah,
chapter count
don't make a
are-
page or chapter number a goal of any shape, way, or form,
yeah.
because then that may restrict you or force you to add in fillers.
Yeah.
You don't want
So-
that in your story.
So let's say if you write
My
a
opinion.
Lord of the Ring book, perfect. Let's go for it. Thousands and thousands a page. But if you're gonna write, I don't
But-
know, Cat in the
Well-
Hat, you don't need 100 chapter for Cat
I mean,
in the
those
Hat.
are
A
children's stories, so yeah.
But
story.
still,
Yeah.
I'm just
I know.
it's just an example. Every story is depends on how it starts and how it ends. And if it ends with an 80 page or 50 page, that's fine as long as it's a satisfying story. And if people want more, hey, that's great. You can even make a series of book. Put 50 pages out.
Miniseries,
Yeah, put 50 pages out. People want more. Boom, you got yourself a hook, and that
Yep.
could be a good thing. Or if you don't want to go with the series, write an epic novel, publish it. If it's a hit, awesome. If not, then what do you got to lose? You already put your stuff out there. Eventually, somebody will catch on to it. No, it's fine. It's up to you. If you think K-drama is better, please, by all means, go watch K-drama. We're not here to
We're
take your
always here.
time.
This
Your time
video
is
will-
precious.
Yes, this video will always be here. Once
Yeah.
we're done with the live stream, you can always watch it anytime.
Yeah, your time is precious. Do what you got to do. Don't let the man keep you down.
Yeah.
I do want to be a perfect specimen one of these days. Maybe if I win a lottery.
Yeah, but then you won't be kicking yourself. The perfect specimen.
But the perfect specimen sounds cool. It's better than the what is it? The perfect husband.
Because that one it caps you to be a husband.
You know what happens
Yeah.
to the? You know what happened to the perfect specimens in Final Fantasy VII? He turns out to be a psycho killer.
That's true.
man.
That's true.
Sephiroth was the perfect specimen, and then he went
That's
crazy.
that's
Yeah,
very
it's
true.
Perfect, right?
Okay, nowadays, yeah, okay. Go from there. Yeah,
Hey man, we're like almost
Nah,
an
but I
hour
like
and
watching
30
you guys
minutes
too.
to podcast.
it's cool.
Well,
What
I mean,
matters
we
is-
could end the podcast soon.
I don't know. I still have a lot in
Oh,
my mind.
oh,
you
you
guys
can
don't have
go
anything to
ahead.
talk about?
Well,
The-
I can
I'll ask
bounce
you
off
guys
your
first.
topic. I'll,
Okay.
No, just always you can always add more. I mean, there's always
Yeah.
more stuff to
If
talk
you don't,
about.
if you
This
don't like
is
your own
remember,
story,
this is
then-
just part one of the real talk.
Mm.
This
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna
true.
have this as a series.
That's true. No, I was gonna go back to school and talk about that. Like, people live a misery life. They want world peace. I want world
Yeah.
peace. That's another thing I
That'd be
wanted
nice.
to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Why is it so hard to talk to a person about? I've known people where they ask me, "Hey, what do you want? If you could wish for anything, what would you wish for?" And you say, "I want world peace." Like that Kamen Rider. What is it? The new Kamen.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Was it
Geets.
Geets? Yeah. So Kamen Rider Geets. It's like he
Geets.
says, he says, "I want what is it?
World
What
peace.
is it? Peace.
You want
World
world
peace.
peace.
Yeah.
World
He said
peace.
he want world peace, and you see how everybody give him the eye in that show. Just because he said he want world peace, everybody's like, "Oh man, this guy is so full of it." I said the same thing. I said, "I just wish for world peace," and people would look at me and be like, "Whatever, this guy's full of shit."
Because world
Why is it
peace
so-
at the end of the day, no drama.
Why
Yeah.
exactly? Why is it
Why-
wrong
Why-
to?
all-
Why is it
everybody's
wrong to
problems
want world
gone.
peace? I don't understand
'Cause
why
think about it,
people.
world peace, as vague
World-
as it is, it can
world
be it
peace-
can mean anything.
Mm,
All
World peace-
every single problem around the world, yours,
Yeah,
mine,
I think
whoever's gone.
I think the
Think about
reason
it.
why people kind of have a problem with that is because it's in this reality is kind of an unrealistic thinking because people are too jacked
But-
up. Like,
but
But
it's
for
good to
that
qu-
show, it's just a
Uh-huh.
wish. That wish
yeah,
can
no,
come true.
I'm not talking about that show. I'm talking about
but
our
like
world.
but like even in real life, like
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That-
fine. That's fine. What was your answer? Sorry, Cypher. People what? Because when you say that, people what about it?
Well, they don't think it's realistic.
Okay, good. They don't think it's realistic. So why is it harm for me to want to wish for that or ask?
It's
For
not.
It's not. So why don't they question themselves? Like, if I can think that way, they can't think that way? Why?
okay, how,
Well,
They-
how about this?
They
Why is
can't
it not
because,
realistic?
See, you're not sucked into the world. They are,
Okay,
so they can't
okay.
think that way.
well, what is it, Eisen? What was your question?
So my question is like, why is it not realistic?
Yeah, why? Why is it not realistic?
And if it's, don't give me a dumb reason.
Yeah. If you say, oh, well, this and that, people can't see eye to eye. That's the thing that the norm will always say. Oh, people can't see eye to eye, so that there's always going to be war.
But
Why
that's
does
an
people?
individual problem.
Why does people can't think eye to eye? Why can't we talk to each other? It's
Why can't
That's
they
a-
that's
accept
the
each other?
thing. Start with a conversation.
Yeah.
If you
The
can't even
prob-
start with that conversation, then you're the problem, not the solution.
Yeah, but the problem since the dawn of time, humanity and people is for some stupid reason they're always into tribalistic behavior.
Okay.
They're always
okay.
programmed to, battle. each
Okay,
other
let's
out.
let's go this way. Why is it everybody who talks about peace, I don't know, for example, MLK Jr., Abraham Lincoln, the Beatle, what's his name, John Lennon.
John
Why is
Lennon,
it? Yeah. Why is it every time somebody talks about world peace, they get shot in the face or shot in the head? Oh, I don't know, JFK. Why?
Because
Why is that?
certain someone up top do not want world peace. They don't want world peace because if
You
there's
want
peace,
control.
they can't control. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They need that
Exactly.
control.
So why doesn't the majority of people ask that? If they know that, why are they afraid to ask that? What harm does it take to have an opinion like that? I don't understand. Okay, there's too many people opposing beliefs that show it's unrealistic
That's
racial.
what I was saying.
Exactly.
It goes into the
But-
tribalistic behavior.
But,
But
why are all those? Every single one of those topics exist. Why is it unrealistic for race, religion, and gender? Why is that? Is it because
Race-
somebody? Is it
Race
because
and
somebody
religion,
create those?
shouldn't be a category.
Exactly.
label
Why is it a
that
category?
we set. I don't
It's
care
a,
if that
yes,
person's like
it's a
that
belief,
color or
but
whatever.
but
It's-
why
it shouldn't
why
matter.
why
Well,
why is
hold
it
on.
every belief have like a line like that you can't cross?
for if you believe in something different than me, but you want peace and I want peace, then why can't we agree on having peace?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like that's what I'm saying.
And I'm sorry, creating war for peace is stupid. The most retarded idea ever humanity ever
No,
created.
think about it, because World War I was
temporary
based on
peace.
that. It's
That's
supposed
Temporary
to end
peace, my
that
ass.
war.
You mean
That
to tell
war
me?
leads to World War II.
You mean to tell me back then a computer big size of a house, within a matter of decade we can put a computer in this size? You mean to tell me we can do that, but we can't
Alien
solve world
tech.
peace? Fucking stupid, man. Lowest IQ ever. Get out of here. You're garbage.
I mean, humans.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I'm stupid as shit, but I'm asking question. I'm not smart. That's why I'm asking you question. But why are you so afraid to talk to me about world peace? I don't understand. Why can't we talk about world peace? Don't give me the bullshit of the solution of world peace is everybody has to think on the same wavelength.
No,
it
we don't have
doesn't.
to.
No, it doesn't.
We all just have to agree that human lives are precious, and we all should just leave each other in peace, and that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I agree in peace, but the power that we capitalize on the... Exactly! Dagger, 43. You hit the mark. The whole power
What if
of...
it's
okay.
all we need to unconditional
Capitalize on divided
species.
people. Defeat up our division. Yeah.
Mhm.
The reason why opposing is just because counting.
Everything's run by money, and the money is also like one of the sources of the problems in this world.
You can't... Here's how the rich think. You can't create money without division. Division bring profits. And that's legit. That's... Go to economy class or whatever. Division... No matter whatever they say, when you read the fine line, when you think of your own reason, division will create profit. Period. Why do you think two companies compete with each other? To create profit. You think these two companies going to agree with each other and make money? No. They either
In order
buy
to-
off this company or you argue and become better.
Because in order for the market to exist, you have to have multiple different companies battling each other out.
Exactly. So if you live in
and
that
if
world...
you can't, and you're a rich company and you can't win, you try to buy out the other person.
But
So you
when
can-
that
so you
when
can
that single
win.
company starts buying every single company, that becomes a monopoly, and that's
Monopoly.
actually against the law.
But there are companies that doing a monopoly in the U.S.
Get
and
away
they're
with
getting
it.
away with it because they're so powerful that even the law can't touch them.
Well, they're powerful enough to be like branded all over the world. They're not like U.S. exclusive.
Yeah, but they're so powerful that even the law can't even touch them. So
Yeah.
their monopoly, they're monopolizing everything, and they're just getting away with it.
So the point that I'm trying to prove to you guys is, if one low IQ guy can ask these questions and think about it, why can't other individual do that? Let's say
'Cause they're
if
too
10,000, let's say if 10,000 people think about that, and more people think about that, if you keep talking. So let's say I'm one guy. I'm talking about this, and maybe some guy watching this down the future or right now, it's like, you know what? These are legit questions that I usually don't think about. Hopefully that person will click and ask more questions. And if we keep asking questions and keep talking to each other and keep learning from our mistakes and try to do better, try to understand each other, isn't that a good thing? So why is it people so offensive? Why is it people so offensive when you try to talk with them about certain topic, any topic, right off the bat? Oh, you're stupid. You're dumb. You're a hypocrite. You're a conspiracy, tinfoil hat bullshit. Bigfoot is not real. Alien shit in my head. Why? I don't get it.
They're
don't
being
get it.
conditioned by the system. They're being conditioned by the system that's controlling them, and they don't even realize that. That's the thing. The problem is not people that can't have a conversation about world peace. The problem is the conditioning of those who's in control. They don't want it. And that's the problem.
And the problem, another problem is that the people who are like in control, like everybody just happens to like believe in them, like because they have like a PhD, they're a scientist, they're like a high level politician, whatever nonsense. It's that status level. If you're up there, everybody will believe you. It doesn't matter what you say, people would believe you. Like if some high, it's kind of BS. Like think of it like this, like. You can be like a nobody and you say like, oh, the world is not actually around. It's not around at all. People will just bash on you, calling you a flat earther. But if that same person happens to be like a high level like scientist, it's like everybody in the world knows. If they say the same exact thing, they will jump ship and be like, oh yeah, if the world's not round, then what is this? We've been lying to you the entire time. Blah blah blah. It's like you get to that whole nonsense, and I
like
found that BS.
I like the remark, yeah. for reals. And I like the remark that Dagger 43 and Fizzin said regarding the 1%.
1%.
They laugh
yeah.
all the way to the. That's so funny, and the reason why it's funny is because everybody know the 1% is rich, but yet they don't believe that there's an elite force out there that's controlling everything. Really,
Oh.
you're that ignorant. So you don't believe
What's
that.
funny? What's funny is that the 1% themselves said they hate the 1%, but they are part of the 1%. It's funny.
No, I just don't get it. Like, that's how stupid people are. Like, they know the 1% is out there, but yet they refuse to believe that there's no such thing as the 1% that control and dictate everything around the world.
No,
There's only
we're-
the government. Brah. You think rich people can't get away with shit? Rich people can
giving-
get away
they're
with
giving
anything.
us-
Rich people
They're-
can buy off a government.
Dude, they're giving us
Exactly.
the illusion of
A
choice,
government.
man.
At the end of the day, a government is also a business too.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's there to make profits and money. They don't care about your life.
Yeah.
Yep. That's true. If NASA says the world is flat tomorrow, regardless,
People will
if not, people-
believe in it. Yeah.
Exactly. You know why? It's because whatever the mainstream, like I said, mob mentality. Just go back to school. Mob mentality. They created the illusion. They tell you what is
They
right and
control.
what's wrong.
They control
and
what the
people
truth
believe
is. They control what the
Yep.
truth is, and the people would just automatically believe.
The
because-
reason why because they're
because it's-
a reliable source.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
authority
Well-known
authority
authority.
figure. So once on someone like NASA says something, people is gonna automatically believe in it, even if it's
Yeah.
full of shit. So
But there's
Just like-
also another problem because now, like the people who believe in it, they're just bandwagoners. You know,
Yeah.
They're at the end of the day, they're still not thinking of themselves. They just go with the flow and it's like that person said this, I believe them. That person say that, I believe them. You're not thinking for yourself, and that's also a problem still.
I just don't understand you. The humanity needs to be reset. Period. Because normal people have been conditioned.
Thanos was right.
Because people has been conditioned to ridicule conspiracy theories and trust that that is here to help everyone. Yeah, Dagger, I totally agree with that, but I don't think there's such thing as a conspiracy theories because conspiracy theories imply that it's a theory. Most
They make
of
up
the
theories.
yeah, I mean that's true. There are stuff like that in real life, but most of the stuff that is classed as conspiracy theory nowadays it's just conspiracy it's just theory that haven't happened yet because people wouldn't
Well,
allow it to
some-
happen.
some conspiracy theory that happened a couple years ago or a few years back actually came true later down the line. So
Mm-hmm.
is it really a conspiracy theory?
But nobody wants to talk about it. If
Yeah.
if Bigfoot shows up tomorrow and people's like, "Oh, look, it's Bigfoot." You know what they're going to say? "Oh, guess what? We found a new creature. We're going to label them
Yeah, just
something
like how
something."
they just like how they found a forest inside a sinkhole like
Mm-hmm.
twice in two locations. One's in China.
Nobody asks questions and
No
nobody
one,
cares.
no one cares. No one asks
Nobody
questions
cares.
like, how does a forest grow inside a sinkhole?
But let's say-
How does a
let's-
forest grow without
No,
sunlight and
it's
rain?
crazy
and,
because like from the images I saw, like you have a sinkhole like super deep, and you have a tall
And then there's a
tree in that
forest in
forest.
there.
That tall tree,
But
the top of that tall tree.
how was
it's
it
level.
able? I know.
at the
How
same
was
ground
it?
as
How
the
was it
upper
able
layer.
to grow without sunlight? Because it's underneath, it's underground until the sinkhole opens it up. So
Okay, but because that's reality now, does people know?
No one
I bet
cares.
you the
No one
majority of
cares.
people care.
he was like,
and
he was like,
let's say,
yeah, that's cool.
let's
People
say
are
if I
busy
come
caring
out,
about politics.
let's say if I come out prior to this and say, you know what, some sinkhole has forest. Everybody's like, you're stupid. You're totally stupid. But then when it comes down to
You're a
reality,
conspiracy
people,
theory.
yeah,
You
and then
believe
when
in-
it comes.
You believe in Kong Island. You're a conspiracy
Yeah,
theory.
and then
Hollow
when it
Earth.
comes when it comes out in
Hollow
reality, they don't even read about it. 90%
Yeah.
of the people don't even know about that story or care. And then they have the audacity to call you're a dipshit, a dumbass. But yet, when it comes to reality, they're like, no big deal. My life still goes on. I don't need to give a shit about that. Then why are you calling me a dumbass?
'Cause
I
they're
don't
assholes.
understand you people.
Yeah.
It's just how people work, man. It's really dumb.
Imagine being world government, but owes money
Owes
to
money
those
to
who
those
loan
who
them money.
loan
Okay,
them money.
yeah, that's stupid.
Thinkers, yeah.
And why do I have to pay for it? You borrow the money. Why do I have to pay for it?
Government.
I know it's like
it-
what freaking like trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
in debt.
Government,
Like, what kind of BS is
our
that?
government is the most broke ass group of people ever because they're
How the
like
hell are we
trillions.
in debt?
How the hell are we in debt? And who are we in debt to? And they are trillions of dollars in debt. And they keep throwing money left and right and pay college and pay other
It's
wars.
like I
and
pay my taxes. Kimi pays his taxes. Like who are we in debt to? Like why is the country in debt?
Yeah.
Like, what the
Why do
hell
I have
are
to
we
pay for
investing
it?
in?
Did my ass ask you to do that so that you can
And, like,
owe
it's like,
more
if
money?
if I'm giving you money to fix a problem, why are you saying that money outside the country? You're just making more
So-
problems.
That's so
That's
funny.
true,
People
that's
lost
true,
critical
Dagger.
people lost critical thinking skills and decision based on
they're all
emotion. That's
based on
so
emotion.
god.
Especially today, emotion takes over common sense and every other
I don't
critical
think that's
thinking.
healthy at all. I don't think that's healthy.
Some
Like,
I don't
people
care-
see them break down. It's just
They put
man,
their
they're
feelings
gone.
first before any logical, common sense conversation going on. They just put their emotion first. Thanos was
I
right.
know.
Yeah, I keep going. Thanos
Snap
is
what I
always
said.
right.
It's always
Thanos
right.
is right, dude. Okay,
They
keep going.
butchered him on.
Yeah,
Endgame.
keep going, Fizzin. Thanos was right. He just made a mistake by taking random map. Okay, keep going. Conspiracy theories is just ahead of the game. True facts. That's facts.
Always. It's
keep
actually always
going.
the case.
Guy knows. Okay, that's about that movie. I don't know about that movie, so I can't call for it. They call us all now tinfoil hats. Okay, keep going. This is interesting. We're the only species in the world that has to pay to live here.
Facts.
Ooh,
No, that's
brings me.
true.
That brings me to another topic. But read Fizzins first. We are also the only species that sleeps with dead body. Exactly. Okay. Let's do this. We think we're so highly advanced, right? We think
It's highly
on Earth,
intelligent.
we're think on Earth like cats, dogs, they're way below us. Cats, dogs don't sleep with their corpse. Cat dogs don't eat their babies. Cat dogs don't kill people for no reason. They kill to survive. They don't kill. They kill to survive, or they kill for
Defend their
what is it?
territory.
To
or
defend.
Territory, defending territory. They kill for reasons. They don't kill just because I don't like you.
No,
mean
humans
to
they
tell-
kill for possessions.
Yeah,
Items.
for their
They kill
personal
for
gain,
items.
for their personal for
Yeah,
they kill for whatever. Sometimes they just kill just because they want to kill.
because it's just batshit insane. Yeah,
Exactly.
Like-
And you mean to tell me we're higher than a dog or a cat? I'm sorry, dogs and cats is way be above us. At least they can see ghosts. We can't even see ghosts because we've been conditioned so hard that our brain is so fucking stupid we can't even see the other dimension. How are we
Can't
supposed to ever ascend when we're so stupid and stuck down? Bruh, we're the only one.
we're the only ones that's
does-
too busy minding or like being all like looking at all these small ass problems and crying up like a little bitch about it.
Yeah, we're the only species who does that. Do you think dogs
You would
and
have a
cats
guy
give
just
a
like
fuck
over there
about
crying in a corner, like, "Oh, my life sucks."
Feelings,
What? And the other
feelings.
person, yeah, feelings. It's all about feelings.
Yeah.
You have some
You
little
mean to
bitch
tell-
in a corner crying
Yeah.
a little bitch, and you have like a dog just eating his own ass or
Yeah.
something. Your dog is just having a blast of his life, and you're over here
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah, the dog is by himself. Most of the time, when pet owner, they own one or maybe two, but mostly one, because not everybody could afford two. You think that dog or cat doesn't feel lonely? No, they feel lonely. Why else do you think they hump your leg? They feel lonely just as you and I, but they're not doing crazy shit to make themselves feel epic. They're just
Yeah.
there, then they accept their life for what it is. But humanity, we can't even do that. Some of us, hell, we can't even be alone for one day. Divorced, the next day, I found a girl. That's just the type of reality
Or like-
we live in. Humanity
or
is
like-
just weird.
It's like, oh, breaking up in this relationship, go fuck another dude in a bar. Like,
Exactly.
the
Exactly.
same day
It's-
too. It's like, why?
Humanity is broken, and I can't fix you.
Humans eat as much ass as dogs. I'm just
Well,
not-
like the Shinigami and Death Note said, humans are very
Interesting.
disgusting
There's-
creatures or something like that.
they are
Disturbing creatures or
disturbing.
disgusting creatures or something like that.
All right, keep going down. This is pretty funny. Okay, so it's a species problem. Oh, yeah, keep going down. Humans eat as much ass as dogs. We call that the old keys theories.
gold keys. It's like,
Okay,
it's like
go.
old keys. It's just blood.
Go down. Maybe we're a misguided species with amnesia. Totally amnesia, and we're in amnesia because we chose to be in it. We don't want to wake up. We don't want to wake up at all.
We don't
even
want
get.
to.
Amnesia is so bad. I can't remember what I did like a minute ago.
People don't want to unplug from this virtual reality.
Yeah, they love it so much. Well, I don't want to unplug either. Science suck, man. Have you ever watched the Matrix movie? I'd rather be in the Matrix than Science. Science, they're all weird, disgusting people having sex and orgy party. Nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm just gonna chill in the Matrix. At least the Matrix is organized and clean. Zion,
Well,
disgusting
well,
shit. They needs to go. Zion people needs to
someplace.
go. We are a creature with amnesia by design. Yep, for real.
I think
Facts.
right from the start, all the common sense stuff is taken away from us, or like just suck away, and then just keep all the junk shit so it's easier for them to control.
Because our overlord hate us remembering shit. I hate our overlord, man. You notice people
Overlord,
already
the
forgot
Lord and
history.
Savior.
Yeah, people don't even know people don't even know who Christopher Columbus is anymore.
The problem is they're already trying to change history. That's the problem. Like
Yeah.
some of the textbook in history is changed. Like
Yep.
they're changing
And
it
if they-
as we
yeah, and
speak
if
in
they-
real time.
If they can change now, then why can't they change in the future? So what makes it one
Yeah, and
standard?
which makes you
I think-
wonder. Which
I
makes
think
you
the
wonder.
best part is like some of the changes in history is also like a Mandela situation
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Now
But-
schools nowadays are teaching it now too. It's like that's not the history I remembered.
Yeah, but because they're changing it like in real time. But which
Yeah.
makes you question, because if history can be changed now, what if the history in the past that we all know to be facts was never facts to begin
Oh,
with?
that's why there's quote the winners write the history, and the winner we know who the winner is, the reptilian overlord.
History
A
is
reptilian overlord.
history is written.
I
by
love the
victor.
reptilians, man. At least reptilian don't eat their own babies. Our
Shit, they'll-
government,
they'll eat
nah.
us. They'll eat us,
Adrenochrome
but,
is
like-
where it's at.
Oh shit, we're getting to
Damn.
nutty territory
I
now.
know. Freaking looking like or the age is 60 but looking 30. The fuck?
Yeah, and then when they stop eating baby, they look like 150.
And then they go a week without it and they look
You know, we have
they're like
chemical
80.
in food that made us brain dead. Yeah,
Exactly.
most of the
Exactly.
stuff that we have is all bullshit chemical.
design.
Like it's
Everything
design.
like everything has like harsh chemicals in
You
it.
do
Like,
know
even just
why,
consuming that
right?
shit.
like
First-
even the orange juice. They said natural orange juice, but yeah, it's natural orange juice, but that orange juice is made from genetically modified fruits. So is it really natural? Like it's made from
It's not.
GMO shit.
And that's the thing, like people don't even question GMO when it first came out. I was like, bro, that's like bacteria shit. Really, that's what it is. All the fake
Yeah,
sugar and stuff.
aspartame
That's
and stuff, too.
Aspartame is bacteria shit.
it's a known
Bacteria
fact.
shit. Bacteria shit. These guys are like, you know what? I don't know what to do with these.
It's chemical replacement. That's what.
I can. Every time I think about aspartame, I think about some guy in a lab coat looking at bacteria taking a poop, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna scoop this poop.
They're just
I'm
looking at a
gonna
little,
market it, and I'm gonna make money.
they're looking at a little plate and it's like, look at that little tiny bacteria. It's taking a shit. Gonna take this. We got some artificial sugar in here.
Yeah.
Gonna feed this to some people. It's gonna make some business, make some money.
And they do. They make some
Yeah.
business.
And that's
And
like that's real, man. That's real shit. Real shit.
It's a two winning system. One, it's bacteria shit is free, so they can make that, they can process it, they can sell it to dumbass people. Two, it makes
Maybe that's a job.
you make your IQ even lower. So it's a win-win for them.
So
they gain
it's-
profit,
it's-
they make
it's
you
easier,
dumb.
It's easier for them to control you. So
Exactly,
they're making profit
exactly.
while making you dumb, so they can control you. So it's
That is smart. The Overlord,
a-
I give you credit for that.
It's
People are
a
dumb as
massive-
shit.
it's an epic plan. The Overlord, their intelligence is a little bit high up there, even though they're actually dumb. But
No, they're intelligent as not. If we weren't so dumbed down and conditioned, we could see it. But like I see it, like you guys
Yeah,
see it.
I-
But,
I see
but the
it.
majority don't see it because they're too glued on and watch their TV and
They're
stuff.
too focused on their
News.
their self. And only
Conspiracy,
relying on
governments,
like,
religion, etc. Chainsaw Man cover it all. Not in a positive light either, and it's damn awesome. That's what I'm looking for, man. I love shit like that. Twitter's gonna lose their shit. Good. Twitter can
Twitter
lose their
always
shit.
did.
I don't
always
even
lose
know
shit,
Twitter
doesn't matter.
anymore. Can't wait to check out Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is gonna be
yeah, it's
legit.
an
gonna be a hit.
anime. There's trailers for it. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty violent too, because there's blood and everything else. They don't censor shit, so
Yeah,
that's good.
It's
So.
gonna be crazy.
That's my question. It's like, why doesn't people talk and why doesn't people stay true and stay real about themselves? It goes back to the whole fake people thing.
Why
Fake-
can't we establish world peace? Why are we making it
Exactly.
so hard for ourselves?
Exactly. Why do we
'Cause
keep
everything
lying
is
to?
programmed this way.
You really like your job? Tell me you really like your job. If you don't, then shut the fuck up. You don't like your job.
No, I don't think Majority of people don't like their job; they just work for the sake.
And
of
if you don't like
working,
your
getting
job, you should
experience.
question why you don't like your job. Look back at school. Okay, school. I was taught that popular people will have so much, loser will have nothing. That's already a division. School is a division, work is a division. Are you good when it comes to work? Are you good at bullshitting? If you're good at bullshitting, oh yeah, you're going up. Are you an honest person? Fuck no, you go down. That's just how it is. And relationship is the same thing. Why do you think douchebag? Why do you think ladies prefer douchebag over honest guy? Because honest
Yeah,
guys is too
think
honest.
about
They
it.
don't like that. There's no
Douchebags-
drama there.
Douchebags can get as much ladies as they want. They can
Bitches
bang
be
as
loving
much-
drama. I'm gonna say it
No.
for what it is.
No, here's-
if you hate me for that, go
Bitches
for
love
it.
drama.
Well, there's a
Douchebags like
classic-
fucking. That's just how it is.
That's
there's a
just
classic.
how it is.
There's a classic saying that
There's a trend
girls,
is like. Here's a trend I don't like. Like a ram person just going up to ram people like, "Hey man, what's your body count?" Body count meaning like how many bitches have you fucked?
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
Yeah.
why is this?
Brag right. It's a brag right.
It's a bragging way. It's like, oh, I fucked
That's-
100 bitches. It's like, why is this bragging thing? I don't get this.
Yeah, in society, normative. Oh, hey, I don't prefer that. Bye, Kelsey. Oh, Kelsey's gone. Okay, guys, gone. K-drama
bye,
calls.
Kelsey.
All right, bye, Kelsey. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully, when you have time, watch the rest of this video. We're gonna close out soon, but yeah, thank you for joining us, and I hope you got something out of this, and do more of these, for sure. Most don't like their job because they don't need to live because. Oh yeah, and thank you for the donation as well. Appreciate
yes, thank
that,
you, Kelsey.
Kelsey. They're too busy working. Enjoy your K drama. And most people don't like their job because they need to live. Okay, yeah. See what else. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, why do you prefer douchebag? Is it because douchebag make you feel like shit?
Here's the thing,
Is
because
that what it is?
Well, because douchebags are also they know what the
They know
the
what to
girl
tell the
wanna
girl.
say.
They know what.
Yeah, they
whatever
know,
the
they know
girl
what
want
the
to
girl
hear. They.
want to hear. So they just use that. So and there's an
It's called
old
manipulation.
saying. There's an old saying by I forgot what philosopher his name was, but he said, "Girls love with their ears."
Mm-hmm.
That's it's just a basic saying, but
It's actually pretty
basically
deep.
it's not a what he's trying to say. I'm just trying to interpret what he's trying to say is that they love hearing what their ears. So
The
douchebag
other-
dudes,
Tell 'em
douchebag
what they
guys
wanna
can
hear.
like tell them what they want to hear,
Tell 'em
and
what to hear.
it just
Mhm.
yeah.
You know,
But
just
what
boost up their
honest guys,
confidence level.
honest guy doesn't tell you what they want to hear, so they
Yeah.
kind of stay away from the honest guy, and
Yeah.
that's kind of a problem.
Here's facts. My ex, I was like, "Why are you putting on makeup?" She's like, "So I can look good." I'm like, "You look totally fine to me. Like, you don't need to put makeup for me." She's like,
See,
"Oh, no,
she
no,
don't
no."
want to hear that. That's a problem.
Here's
see?
here's the answer, and this is to all you guys out there. Her answer to me is, "You don't understand." I was like, "What don't I understand?" She's like, "The makeup is to make me look pretty, not for you, but for other guys." I'm like, "What the hell?" So you want to make?
But
Oh,
she-
hold on. Here's
Okay.
no. Here's the plot twist. Here's the plot twist. She said, "I want to make other guys look at me walking with you to make them jealous of me." To make them jealous of you being with me. So I'm doing it for your benefit. I'm not doing
That's-
it for my benefit.
Oh,
I was like,
that's-
what? This is twisted. This is twisted. Think about
that's
that.
the-
Think about that.
No, that's fucking that's a bitch move, man.
Think
That's the
about
most
that though.
bitchiest move ever.
But that's
Why
the
can't-
most honest. That's the most honest thing a woman can tell
That's
you.
honest though. That's for
I'm-
sure. That's honest, but that's
I'm doing,
twisted as hell.
but think about that. I'm doing it to make myself look beautiful, so that other guys look at us, they'll be jealous of you. So therefore, you get the credential. It's like, I'm sorry, if you're doing it for I didn't ask you. First of all, I didn't ask you, and second of all, I told you you don't need to. You're fine the way
it's
you
a
are.
rude thing too for you.
Then guess what? They get so pissed off, they go find another person. That's just how
Yeah.
it is. And I'm okay with that. Like
and to make you jealous.
Stockholm syndrome, for real, facts. It's
I don't know,
sad.
man.
It's
People are
just. Oh, don't even talk about. I'm just gonna go green real quick. Fuck go green.
Go green.
You can go green up my ass. Screw that.
I'm good.
Okay. First of all,
We talk
Bitch.
about this with the group, with
Bitch.
us, anyways.
Yeah.
How many bitches?
You mean to tell me? Check this out. How long did Mother Earth live, bro? Like long time, right? Mother Earth lived way before us, before the dinosaur. Killed the dinosaur for whatever reason. We're here now. Okay, cool. You mean to tell us a few ants on the planet could really cause climate change to whatever? Sure, maybe some whatever, CO2, right? Whatever the thing
burning
is
down
that
a
they're
whole
saying.
entire forest,
Right,
polluting
right.
the world with
Right.
smoke. I mean, that's,
Right,
yeah,
that's
it's
cool,
possible.
that's cool. But you mean to tell us that we can impact that much? Like, what about Saturn? What about Neptune? What about all the other planet that's also right now going through climate change? It's called a cycle. And science know this too. They call it a cycle.
Well,
Every cycle, planetary temperature change.
it's natural. It's a natural process.
It's a
Whether
natural
we're here or
process.
not, whether we're here or not, and involved or not, it doesn't matter. It's a natural process, and because nature is self-correcting itself every single time. It's a
Exactly.
self-correcting system, so it doesn't
Exactly.
need us to correct it. It knows how to correct itself.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I
Here's
was
the thing.
trying-
Here's the thing.
Dagger.
Okay. Let's
Oh,
say.
shit.
Let's read Dagger and all these. Let's read Fizzin real quick. Let's see. Let's go with Fizzin at 10:43. Let's just finish this read. 10:43. 10:43. So Fizzin says, disclaimer: not all female because we don't like clowns saying all men sucks. Facts.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
the correction.
Don't
Fizzin?
use all.
No. Okay. Mother Earth has been around long time ago. Okay. And been terraformed many times. True. Okay. Both by nature and by aliens' intelligence. True. Dagger said, oh shit, we talking about climate change. And then how the F is using paper straw in restaurant gonna save Mars from overheating.
notice they took that away because it got complained.
Oh
so sick.
shit.
So
that-
here's the
okay.
thing with paper straws, you're using wood.
here's the
Yep.
thing
I
about
thought
here's
the
the thing
whole
about
point of using wood is to
Oh.
provide oxygen.
Here's the thing about
Trees.
they're trying to tell you that all these gas powered vehicles, airplane and everything is
Let's
destroying
go,
the-
let's go.
is destroying the
Yeah.
planet.
Let's go.
But there's a contradiction in their own facts because
Mm-hmm.
NASA said the world right now is more green than ever due to the CO2.
Exactly.
The more because remember that's plant food.
That's plant food.
Yeah,
They eat
plant-
that, and that's
The
what
more,
we breathe.
the more they eat that, the more
The
the
more oxygen
healthier.
they put out.
Because
The more healthier and the more oxygen they put out. So
Yeah,
The
it's
world
good
needs
for
a
us.
balance.
by their own facts, they're contradicting themselves. It's stupid.
Because you need
Okay,
oxygen,
and-
you need carbon dioxide, you need all these
All right.
other.
It's a
Air
that's how the
molecules.
ecosystem works. So plant eat that shit that we put out. Plant eat that shit that we put out. They become more healthier, more green, more lively. They produce oxygen, and
I
we
breathe
get
in
that
air,
oxygen.
I breathe out shit. That shit gets
So-
eaten by
NASA
plants.
data,
They breathe out.
NASA data themselves said it's more green now than ever before. So isn't that a good thing? So why
I'm
are we
gonna-
trying to get away? Why are we trying to take away all this gas-powered vehicle?
Okay, let's read what Fizzin says at 10:47.
Okay.
1047.
If
Yeah. If climate change is so serious, why did they change the name of it 100 times?
Yeah.
We went from global warming to global cooling to
No,
global
no,
warming.
no. It started with global cooling. They said the world would go to a second ice age. Remember that shit? When we were young, they were like, "Oh man, second ice age." That didn't work out, so they changed it to global warming
and now it's too
because-
warm because icebergs are like melting in the north.
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on.
Bullshit.
I'll get back to that.
Yeah, yeah,
So they
yeah.
changed from global cooling because the world did not go to the ice cap was melting. So it's like, oh shit, the ice cap was melting, fucked up our narrative. So then we have to change it to global warming because now the ice cap is melting, the sea level is rising. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man,
Fucking the
global
day, the
warming.
day after tomorrow, Jake
then-
Gyllenhaal, dreamy guy.
but then guess what? In the 90s, the ice cap did melt, but then after a couple years, it reformed back, and the sea level went back to no. So they're like,
It's called
oh, fuck.
natural cycle.
So-
it's
so
called
they're like-
natural cycle.
So they're like, oh fuck, we gotta change this. This is ruining our narrative. So let's just
Al
call
Gore
it
need
climate
money.
change.
Al Gore need money.
We just gotta have to call it climate change. That way, it won't be cold.
That way, the
global
change is
warming or
unpredictable.
global cooling. The change
it
is
can be
unpredictable.
it can be hot on a,
It could be
on a
anything.
cold season, or it can be
Oh,
cold.
It can be
That's
anything,
fine.
and we can get away with it. It can be anything, and we'll get
Alright.
away with this
It's a
bullshit.
flexible-
All right,
name.
so Fizzin said that shit is dumb, and then Dagger said follow the money regarding climate change. Exactly, and then keep going. What's funny is one time they changed it back to global cooling for 4 months, and then yeah, and then
It didn't last that
Because it
long.
got hotter. Okay, those politicians are going green. Ride a damn hot airplane. All right, I'm gonna play the devil advocates. Okay, let's say you guys are a bunch of tinfoil nutcase who's just don't believe in shit because you guys are just dumb. Your IQ is lower than
we're just
your,
old enough to
your
remember.
IQ is lower than the 1%. You guys are
No,
stupid.
we're just old enough to remember the bullshit.
No. Let me give you advice. Here's how it works. We can save the planet by making paper straws that did not work out so well. And like Eisen said, paper straws are made from trees. So therefore, let's just kill the trees. Don't worry about that. Second of all, we have this thing called carbon taxing. So if you're rich, you can pay for it and you can pollute as much as you want. That's cool because that's going to stop global climate change or whatever. If you're a small company, don't worry about it. Just pay us. Make more money for us. Regardless, we'll get paid. Oh, you know what? We also have this thing called, what is it? I don't know, solar panel. You can...
That shit, then
in order
Solar
for you
panel.
to get solar panel that can produce electricity
To power
that
the
you
house.
require right now,
power the house.
you need at least, I don't know,
A football
30 to
field.
40, a football field of it.
Or a windmill to power your farm.
Yeah, you need massive amount of those too, but you're still paying more money for it. So therefore, by you dropping more money, it's cool, man. It's gonna make the world so much better. Also, do you know that if you buy an electric car, it's gonna
Oh, man, don't even get me started with
no. If you buy an electric car, it's gonna save you so much money. And I'm not talking about just the electric car. It's anything that's electric will save you money. Don't worry that you have to plug it into electricity that comes from a coal energy.
Coal
Don't worry
energy
about
power
that.
source. Don't worry about
it.
Look at the other way. Just know that electricity, it's all good, man. It comes from somewhere. And the car is called Tesla.
Even if it
Shit.
killed the electrical grid, don't worry
No,
about that.
you guys are wrong. The car is called Tesla, therefore it's free energy. Even though Tesla invented free energy, this douchebag came out and said, "Nah, I'm gonna call my car Tesla. I'm just gonna run on battery." Bitch, please, battery is old ass technology. So old, and you have to plug into a wall to take electricity from other plant and
Battery
other
is also
sources.
toxic. It's one of the most
The battery
toxic
is also
substances in the world.
toxic as well. Is not healthy for the environment.
You guys
either.
don't know how green work. Green, you got, as long as we get the green, you guys will get the green.
Go green. You do the opposite.
When they say go green, they're talking about the money.
Yeah, go green.
talking
is
about-
money.
they're talking about the
They see
money.
dollar signs instead.
I'm just trying to argue for the other side, okay? I'm just trying to put their shit down for you guys. I hope you guys understand that.
This shit is as funny as
Hold on. Let's back up a bit. The problem is climate change is real, but the human, tornado is real.
I don't know, man. Humans can fart some nastiest farts.
Okay.
Transition to
an electric future. And I overlord.
Yep.
See,
Like I said, if it require a source
the
that you
thing.
need to charge, it's
the
still an electricity coming
the
from
material
somewhere.
they use to build the
You have to
battery
convert
as
that
well
electricity.
as the electrical power grid that's charging the car is coming from fossil fuels, so it's still the same shit. It's the
You know-
same shit.
You know what? There's a company that's called natural gas, right? You know why it's called natural gas? Because gas is natural. There's no such thing as natural electricity. You have to convert that motherfucker. You need fossil fuels, gasoline, generators, electric generators. It requires gasoline to power.
Fucking hold on, check this out. Tesla's not even in the history book. Tesla's not in the history book, and now they want to make
they
a car called
assassinated
Tesla.
Tesla.
What the fuck? Tesla's like, yo, bro, I got free energy. Fucking like the Rothschild and the whatever
No, man.
the JC Morgan is like, nah,
The-
bro.
the
If
real
free
Tesla?
energy ain't paying the bill. Free
The real
energy
Tesla, that
ain't paying
motherfucker got
the bill.
assassinated.
The man died broke. The man died broke, and people FBI raided
Motherfucker
his
got
place.
Epstein before Epstein was a thing.
Oh shit! So that's real talk.
Real talk.
It's like, I'm sorry. If you people don't question this, you are dumb. I'm dumb, but man, I question it. The
It's
least
just-
you can do
it's
is
just
question
so,
it.
It's just so funny, man.
Oh my
ridiculous.
god. At the end of the day, the media will convince everyone that it's the right thing to do. I don't understand. I'm so low IQ, but I ask questions. The
thing.
least you can do is
Here's
ask
the thing.
questions.
Imagine every gas-powered vehicle right now, every that people driving on the road replaced by electrical vehicle. where do you get all that power to charge up all those cars without
bro.
killing the lights on every neighborhood?
Natural electricity, dog. Natural electricity.
Shit.
Y'all don't know? You guys don't know? Shit. Freedom to vote, bitch.
Freedom to vote. Freedom to vote, that's just a
Yeah, you can
scam.
vote, but what does
No,
that
man,
accomplish?
you have to
What
vote
does
for
that
the lesser evil.
accomplish?
You have to vote for
God.
the lesser evil.
Okay, that's a
Don't
good
vote for
point.
the good person. Vote for the lesser evil.
So if
Is it
both
still
sides
evil?
is it still evil?
It's like,
They want to argue with that? Oh my
It's like,
god!
I know this poison will kill me.
Yeah.
I know this poison will kill me.
I'm
But
gonna take this one.
But
This
I'm
one
gonna
is
take
less
this one
poison.
instead because this one is less poison than this one. But they're both gonna kill me. But I'll take this one instead.
This one will kill me slower. I'll take this one. At the end of the day, you're still killing yourself.
That's fantastic, fantastic. Oh man. Okay. At the end of the day, mediocre. Yeah, for real. Okay. Nicola died to warn him. They're rubbish.
Rubbish shit they want. It's like,
Well, that's true. After he died, all his paperwork and everything, all his research was taken by the government. It's like,
No. What I don't
like
remember how many
stamp
crates, but some
or
of his
property.
crate they gave it to the museum. The useless one, they gave it back to the museum. They kept all the
useless
other
junk.
ones.
The useful stuff.
they kept the real stuff that actually worked for themselves. They toss out the junk stuff to the rest of us.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly.
I don't even want to.
I know, dude, bro, we got canceled. You know how Dagger 43? You might not know this, but on this channel, you know how many people threatened to kill us? Like so many, and this is not even from us talking about this. This is just us reacting to like K-pop stuff. We said
K-pop
one wrong
garbage.
thing. We said one wrong thing. People cancel the shit out of us. It's
I
great.
know, man. We got attacked by an army
Sending
of
death
fans.
threats and everything.
Oh man, that's the best. That's the best. You know you're doing something right if you're pissing people off. That's all there is to it.
It's
If that's all said so
17 out of
much.
20. Why do you steal his papers?
No, because the overlord's like, holy shit, this guy got some good shit. Free
Like,
energy
some
for
good
us.
tech.
No, they're like
I'll
free
get it
energy
then.
for us, but those guys, we gotta pay bills.
Lesser to evil. Hell yeah.
That's why we'll never get the credit he deserved. Facts.
Well,
yeah.
facts.
No, that's not not that army.
That's right.
I'm just talking about. I'm just talking about in general fan base. Not
Fan
that
base,
army.
right? We're talking
All
about fan
armies.
base. We're just talking about fan base. Fan
It's
base.
just that
they're
it's funny
right
that they
on,
call
man.
themselves army, but I'm talking about like in general because they would gang up against you.
Yeah,
That's
like
what
an army
fandom
of
is.
men, an army of people.
Not even
Yeah.
men. These are crazy ass people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
they
fandom.
would,
My idol's fun, man.
than yours.
they
Like,
would
don't give a
they
shit.
would cause violence on you just
Hold
to
on.
make sure their idol
This-
is safe.
This is the same people who vote for Go Green because they want to save humanity, but yet they want to kill us. Why? I don't, what?
Because you're not
No,
going
because-
green, man. You got doxed.
No, because we didn't
Hold
say
on.
stuff they don't like. We say stuff they don't like.
Hey,
They
man,
want to
if
kill us.
If you're not with us, you're against us.
But we still gonna go green, nigga. I was like, what? I don't understand. Why? Why? What? Oh my god, it's
I love to go green community. Who do you vote for? The wife eater or the wife killer?
I'm gonna vote for the wife, the
I
less
vote
of
for
the
the lesser
wife,
evil.
dude.
Let's see you.
The lesser evil.
In the end of the day, K-pop will only want confirmation bias. That's fine, but these are the same people on Twitter that talks about how important life is and we should treat each other with respect. No boundaries. Be whatever you want to be. Label whatever you want to be.
Oh, hold on. Their
These are
idol
the
said.
free. No, these are the free speech people. These are the
Yes,
all for
yes.
free speech.
Uh-huh.
But you can't have an opinion. You can't have an opinion if their bias is if you say
So
their bias
those
suck. You can't
censors
have
are-
that.
Their
They're
own
censoring your
idol.
comment.
Their own idol said we have to respect each other. Their own idol said that. Then the moment you said, oh man, this song suck ass. Guess what happened? That fan base that listened to their idol, we have to respect each other, toss that shit out the window, and then they go ape shit on you and start sending
He's like,
death threats.
I'm
and
gonna
shit.
go to your. I'm gonna find your address and kill you. Like, what the fuck? It's like chill, man.
all because we don't like a fucking song.
I'm sorry, that song did suck though.
It's
It
like
sucked
you don't
ass.
deserve to live. You don't deserve to be born. I'm like, damn, you're crazy. You're dark. I just gave it 17 out of 20 rating. 17
I know,
is still,
17 out of 20 ain't
17 is a
bad.
B.
17 out of 20
That's a
ain't
passing
not
grade.
bad.
That's a passing grade. And you're like, oh, you fuck. You don't deserve to live. Damn.
Hypocrites because they're probably too young. Oh, we know they're young. Bro,
They're
we
definitely
know.
young. But it
Confirmation
also goes.
bias.
It also goes back to their condition.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like we talk open here, like we started as a reaction channel, unboxing channel, just for fun, you know. And then you know, we succeed somehow. People enjoy our stupidity or something. Something about this channel is entertaining and people always come back for more, which is great. Yeah, you can't be honest in this world. That's what we found. Like you cannot be honest in this world. Honesty is not a thing people want. They rather listen to people who has the same opinion. If you already made up people opinion
Here's
based
the
on
thing. Honesty can get you killed. That's how twisted the world
for
is.
real, for
It
real,
can get you killed.
for real, and they don't want that.
Nobody
First
wants
of
to
all,
die.
really, you're gonna call someone that's just a normal person like you just because they can sing, they can dance, you're gonna call them idol? Really? You're gonna
Apparently.
worship them.
They're
You're gonna
worship
worship them
Jesus.
as God. Just
Oh,
fucking
God, yeah.
dude, Jesus would be rolling in his grave right now. He's like, dude, I was an idol before everybody else. Nobody cares a shit about it. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry to use your name like that, but I do
But
respect
it's
you.
real shit. Yeah,
It's real shit. We're doing real
It's
talk.
real
I hope you can
talk.
understand this. It's sad. It's sad. Like even Jesus, I don't think even Jesus himself, I don't think he ever want people to call him an idol. So for these assholes to be wanted to be called idols, I don't know if it's them or it's just the fan base acknowledging them that, but it's just sad.
He died for our sins.
Yeah, he died for our
apparently.
sins.
But at the end of the day, there's still a lot of shit going on.
Honestly, if people can appreciate your genuineness, then
Genuineness.
they are too superficial.
Superficial.
Stay true to yourself. Everyone's unique.
Mm.
I don't know who you are, Dagger43, but I'm feeling you, bro. Sorry. I call everybody bro, so don't mind me. I call female bro, I call this bro, I call that bro. I call little kid bro, so that's just who I am. I call everybody bro. No, I like this conversation, and it's not an echo chamber, because I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that you disagree with us. All I want is to find like-minded people, not even like-minded people, just people who ask questions, like to talk. Like I've always wanted in this channel to find someone where I can just talk to. Like I want to hear their opinion on life. I want to hear their theory. I just want to hear everything about them. Like what have they learned, life experience. That stuff is deep to me. Like I can listen to people talking about their life experience every day. I hate drama, so don't bring drama, but when in terms of experience, your true life experience, I love that shit. I'm all for that. And so
Hell yeah.
So if you have more of that, bring it. And if you know people who thinks like that as well, bring them to this channel. Every time we do this live podcast, it's always the same. It's like, yo, bro, react to this. It's like,
Can you react
oh,
to
there
this? Can you
goes
react to that?
there
Like,
goes
no.
my deep thoughts. I was like, I had deep thoughts. Now I'm just feeling blue.
Now you're
because
thinking.
I'm
Now you're
like-
thinking of a boy band in the background.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't
like,
know
yeah.
that.
I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, there's if the topic says K-pop discussion, that's fine. I'm cool with that. But
That's a different story. But it's totally.
But if it's like real shit talk or real talk, let's talk. Let's be real. And
Let's be real.
I know that what they're gonna say. They're like, yeah, but the only real thing in this world is K-pop. Oh, okay, I'm gonna roll my eyes and say you're stupid.
Okay. I want to use that excuse. It's the only real thing in this world is K-pop. Don't argue with me. I'll cancel you. I'll bring this up to Twitter.
Sorry. Chicken or the egg? Which comes from who's the egg? Because all form comes from an organism. That's facts. Facts. Yeah, facts. Someone created the organism. I don't know. God. I'm pretty sure God did.
Well, yeah.
Oh God, very much.
Well, first
That is
you
through
gotta
all
have
this.
to create something to create that eggs.
Right.
But whatever that something is not a chicken. So of course the eggs come first. The chicken comes out from the egg. But whatever create that egg, it could be anything. Like
Molecules,
genetic spicing
matter,
of
cells,
bacteria,
whatever.
cells,
Yeah.
anything.
That's legit. I mean, problem solved already. Another thing I want to talk about is gravity. Ooh, let's talk about gravity.
Gravity.
I don't know if I should say it for later, but man, okay. Everyone is going through their own journey. If people don't resonate with you now, a few months down the road, they might. True, very true. That's
facts, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, gravity is a big topic. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that
yeah,
should
save
be
it for later.
should-
Save it for
should be
later.
saved for later.
Yeah, because that's a whole debacle of craziness.
Yeah, then you bring in the whole
yeah,
physics side of things.
Yeah, we need more
uh,
episodes.
Dagger, when is the next time you're available? I'm gonna ask you. I'm not even gonna ask Monkey. I give up on that guy. If that guy want to be on, he needs to make time. I know he's busy, so I'm sorry, but yeah, let us know what is a good day for the next podcast. We need to talk, and we need people like you to talk with us, because I'd love to hear your, like, you had some great opinion and some great comments, and I respect that. I'll never disagree.
You got some good jokes too. I like that.
Yeah.
I love the jokes.
Yeah, I never, like, I'm not gonna, like, if you say something different than what I believe, I'm not gonna push you to a corner. That's not how we roll over here.
No,
Our
man.
understanding.
You gotta say, yeah, believe what we believe in, or we
Yeah,
cancel
man.
your ass.
We got
Bow down to the overlord.
Oh man, that's something I have to do tomorrow. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So we can meet up here and there and chill. Yeah. I think we should close out for now. I think
Yeah.
we hit all the real talk
man.
topic that we
2
wanted to
hours,
talk
50 minutes.
about.
That's
For
pretty
now,
good.
yeah.
We cover a lot, man.
Chloe's
from-
still here. Hello.
Hey, Chloe. Yeah, we talk a lot. I hope. I know there's not a lot of people watching right now, but I hope later when people watch this, Dagger is cool. Dagger is pretty cool. Are you? Yeah. Are you standard
time.
Pacific time or
Yeah.
Eastern? What time is it for you all right now? Yeah, we should do like a good time.
We're in the Pacific time zone.
standard. Yeah,
Standard.
Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
7 or 8
So it's
Yeah,
11. It's
Pacific
11
time.
p.
right
It's
now.
11:06 p.m. right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna strive to become the perfect specimen.
Perfect. You got
that's
individual
it.
hairs.
I never had a goal until
Brand
now.
new
That's it.
teeth.
To be the perfect specimen. I'm gonna make
Fix
everybody
up your
fall.
eyes. Maybe
Shit, I'm gonna
maybe
make
get rid
people-
of that Bill palsy.
Yeah, man, make my skin like a K-pop artist because
Because
you know,
in order to be a perfect specimen, you should not have any sort of diseases.
oh,
No
yeah,
TB, no nothing.
yeah, nothing.
Perfect
I don't think I
size
can get
down
rid of
below.
that.
I guess you have to
Then you're
resort
not gonna
to.
be a perfect
I guess
specimen.
you have to resort to like warlock stuff, like Necronomicon stuff.
Yeah.
It's
I gotta
just
make people
something.
call me Ido. I gotta make people call me Ido so I can
Shit.
be one of them. If I can join one of them, bro, I'm a subscriber, so I'll be there.
You gotta be
Pacific time for you.
up there so I can defend
Sweet.
you and
Awesome.
cancel other people for you.
Hell yeah. We are Pacific time. Sweet, that worked. We try to do it on the weekend. Usually Friday or Saturday is best, but man, trying to get people all together on Saturday and Friday and Saturday between us is hard. Well, one guy.
Yeah,
Just one, yeah.
What time did we start today? We started around 9, I think.
We
9,
started
10,
around
11.
probably
Yeah, because
not.
it's 2 hours ago, so we started at
8:30,
9. 9. We started at 9.
Damn.
10, 11. Yeah, so
Yeah.
10, 11. We should do
Oh
this.
yeah.
Time more often. We should. But like I said, right? Okay, jumping in late. Hope you guys are doing well. Whoa, what's up, AF Iron?
Oh, thanks for joining in, but we're
Thank
like,
you.
on the
we're-
end.
We were about to wrap up, but
up.
man, you missed some good stuff. We had some good talk.
Yeah, 2 hours and 18 minutes worth of good content. We're
Yeah.
about to wrap up.
Don't worry, we'll be back maybe next weekend. So if you wanna chill with us next weekend, probably around the same time, 9 standard
Better late than
Pacific
never.
time.
I'll have to review it. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man.
Yeah,
This will,
you're
this,
awesome.
This is all. This will be uploaded after when it goes live, and you can always rewatch it.
I just appreciate you coming in here to even you just come in here to say hi to us. That's That's more than anything my heart can handle. Like, I don't expect anybody to say, like, that's another thing before closing statement. I appreciate people for their generosity, and I'm not talking about just a donation. The donation is perfect. You guys don't even have to do that, but you guys do that. That's great. But just for being here, just to say hi to us, even if you come late and you say hi to us, that brings joy to my heart, because I think that's a lot of people is missing the value of, is the, when they talk about connectivity, they don't talk about that. They more of a group mentality type. But me, I see it as if an individual take the time to come in, and even if they're late, they're saying hi and they're saying sorry, we missed this, and we'll keep supporting you. That
the
is
effort,
tremendous.
The effort counts a
is amazing. Yeah. That's amazing.
Man,
I'm not gonna. I would never like dog on people for coming late, or the fact that they're here now, this time. It's meant to be. The universe says it's meant to be, and I respect that, and I respect everybody for that. Oh man, I feel so great. I needed to get a lot of stuff off my chest, and so this real talk,
You did pretty good, man.
it makes me happy, man. It gives me hope in some humanity.
We know.
So
Not a lot, but it gives me hope in some humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dagger said, great talk. So go to Dagger right after Iron. Great real talk. Can't wait
Great
for the
real
next
talk.
one.
Can't
Yep.
wait for the next one.
Chloe said, this was a great podcast, guy. I enjoyed it.
yeah, I appreciate it.
Good. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for interacting as well, everyone here. We got it. More episode to come. Cause it's fun. Yeah,
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And don't be afraid to comment next time. Like, if you guys, if we're saying something, like, I don't know, with this channel, like, we all have different personality. Like, Cypher is more analytic. Like, he's more digestive and formulated, and he sees stuff through technical aspect. Eisen is kind of the same. He's but less soul, but
Less
he has
soul,
his
no
own opinion.
soul.
He has his own opinion on it. Fizzin is like a freaking author. He writes books and stuff, so he knows shit. And he's more of a, well, he can't talk right now, but if he has things to say, he'll say. I'm more of the clown. I do clown stuff. I don't know, for Halloween maybe I'll paint as a clown. Monkey is the objective person. I like him on the show
privilege.
because he comes from a different background than most of us, and he sees things different. So
it actually provides a good contrast between.
Yeah,
us
I
and,
appreciate his perspective from his world. I'm different in a lot of way, but we're the same. Like, we can relate certain topic. I just like him here because he give advice, and sometimes he will disagree with us.
No, like,
and that's great because an echo chamber is just an echo chamber. But if somebody disagree with you, that's fantastic,
as long
because
as
that
we
gives you
can,
the
as,
reason.
long, as long as we don't like go tribalistic on each other, if we have
Right.
Because
if
think
we
about
can
his,
just have a normal
his
conversation.
social
that's fine.
experience is different than ours. He goes
Yeah.
out
Mhm.
more than us, so he has
Yeah.
more like outside experience, and we're all like
Yeah,
using the web and trying to get all
Yeah.
his knowledge
Yeah.
in us, and just
I
dealing
would
with
love-
real life stuff too.
I would love to invite more people on the show, like a guest personnel.
Yeah,
on
that
the
would be
show, but
awesome. Actually,
I just don't know a lot of people online, and I'm not very. I don't have any friends, so like, beside these guys that's hosting with me, but I really, if you guys know anybody any channel or anybody who wants to be a part of this topic,
this real talk podcast is basically
Yeah.
open.
It's
open
open.
for anybody.
Right.
Open.
Just
All I
wanna-
ask is just don't be an ass. Like, you can spiel your whole
Opinions
belief and
or
opinion.
beliefs.
That's cool. I respect that. Just don't come off strong and say, Eisen, you're a dick. That's too strong. That's too strong.
That's too
That's right
strong.
off the bat too strong.
Eisen,
I might actually
maybe-
agree with you. I might
Eisen,
agree, but
you're
still.
a dick.
Maybe
You're
maybe
down.
save it till 10 minutes after the podcast, but not right off the bat. Eisen, you're a dick. That's uncalled for.
You're a
you don't know
jacket.
him
Like,
yet.
hey, chill,
Eisen be
yeah,
like,
chill, yeah.
hey guys, Eisen here. Eisen, you're a dick.
I'm like,
Wow,
I'm
this
like,
person is coming off
way wrong.
strong.
But I might have to ban him.
That's all we want. We want a normal conversation. We don't want an argument. There's a
There's
difference
also
between
there's rules in the chat room too. It says please be respectful, respect the
There's-
community guidelines.
there's-
It's like okay.
there's a difference between conversation and being an ass. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, no, that's I think that's the uniqueness in the five of us, is that some of us agree with certain things, but we all have our own opinion. We all have our own personality, and I hope it shines to you guys. Like, we don't try to sugarcoat it because obviously it's real talk as well. Like, what you see here is what we are in real life. Well, in real life, I'm more sleepyhead, so most of the time you'll find me asleep. But when I'm
very
awake,
chill, mellow.
yeah, when I'm awake, when I talk with people, this is the type of person I am. So is those guys. So is Fizzin. So is Monkey. So we're all like that. So yeah, closing statement. Isaac, anything go.
Me? Nope. I'm about to.
Dude, you said everything you said everything that we want to say. Yeah, it is
talk
getting
too much.
late. It is
Next
getting
next
late.
time I'll
14,
next time
I
I'll
got
talk
like-
less. Next time I'll talk less. Hopefully
We got-
Monkey's here
No, you
next
did-
time so
you
he
did
can
good.
do
You did
he can do
good.
some of the talking. Yeah, I just don't like to give opinion that affect people's life. I don't like that. We can try to help, but not. I don't agree with
Like
that.
I can't. It's I.
Yeah.
I would say this.
Have a good
like,
night,
I can't
guys.
help.
Much love to all of you. Thanks, Chloe. Have a good
Thank you,
night. Much
Chloe.
love
Thank
to
you.
you as well. Sweet dreams and dream.
It's like, I'm
Santa's gonna
definitely
bring
the
you lots of
person-
joy and Christmas gifts.
It's not
Prison
Christmas yet, but
says good
soon.
night.
Don't look at me.
Hope to
for
see you all
advice, I'll
again
say
next
that.
time.
We'll
With
be
that
next
being
time.
said, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for supporting, for your opinion, for your ideas, for your like, for your thumbs up. If you are not in this live, comment below. Love to read your answer or your questions or whatever. With that being
Take care,
said,
fellas.
peace.
Peace.
Luis
Peace, Luis.
East.